Hello. It's Limbus time, baby. Just came home from a walk in the park. Got some tendies and some fries. Oh yeah. It's frickin' Limbus time. It's Limbus time. Time for Limbus. Oh, there's some wires. Frickin' tangling me up. Okay. Let me switch over to the game, and I'm gonna try pulling for the new character. The new Heathcliff ID, I think. So yeah, should be really cool. I'm excited. Alright, gamers. Let's see what happens. GOOPY. Okay, new Rodian. This is rich Rodian. Oh. Well, that sucks. I guess I should just end stream. Didn't get the new character first try again. God damn it. What's this? What the fuck? My chair keeps sliding me away. I wish I'd never seen Dante grow it up. I don't know why I fucking filled in the word. Alright. I got 300. We gotta save for 1,000. Because I'm a dumbass and used all my currency last time. What the fuck? Stop! Hold on, I gotta fix my carpet. It's like making me fly backwards. Like I'm literally sliding across my room. Oh. Okay, should be fine now. We can skip this? I don't want to skip it, I want to fight. All right, so the last thing that happened was that the terrorist organization attacked. What the hell is this thing? I guess new event stuff. Yabba dabba dooba dee doopa doom. Doopy doopy dee doop doop. What the heck is that? We're fine. Sinners. It's time. What the fuck are these things? These are the robots that were liquefying people's heads, actually, now that I think about it. Hold up, gonna need a tendy, tactical tendy, and win race spam, and let's go, eat my tendy.
무슨 맛일까? 한잔해 줄게. 나쁘지 않아.
The music is so fucking good in this game.
보여드려야겠구나. 왜냐면 예술을.
그거 봐주마.
한번에 돕게. 이제야 친해졌네요.
better not make me read anything right now. I'm eating candy.
당연한 결과죠. 저는 선택받았으니까. 그렇겠죠?
What are these thingies for? Wait, actually, I think, so I was doing Luxcavations. I was offline. So I have a bunch of stuff, because I didn't know you could trade stamina in to get levels. So I felt kind of dumb for that. All right. All right, we're good. Let's just ride. I'm still behind in levels, but that's okay. All right, enough with the attendees for now before I throw up on stream.
확실히 편리하긴 해 보이네.
Don't you dare
것 정도는 순식간에 복구된다니.
mess with the attendees, Robin. You fat ass cat. What you doing? Hiya. That certainly looks convenient. Broken bones heal up in a matter of moments.
K사에서 이 재생 앰플의 개량을 위해 천문학적인 연구비를 지원해줬어요. 슈렌느가 알면 세 달은 화낼지도 모르니까 비밀이에요.
K-Corp provided us with an astronomical sum of research grants to support our research on improving this ampule. Do keep this a secret from Shred, please. She might get mad at me about it for 3 months.
시계는 그까지 고통이 얼마나 무서웠는지. 우리가 죽어야지만 시계를 돌리더군.
Clock would only wind the thing after we died. Scared of a little hurting? Scared of a little hurting? Monkey. Hi, Mini Danzo. Welcome to the stream.
나 지금 오른손 뼈에 조금 금이 간 것 같은데 앰플 맞아도 되지? 도끼 주기가 영 불편하네.
I think I cracked a bone in my right hand. Can I get an ampule? It's kind of harder to grip my axe. Roger stood in front of a K-Corp. In front of a K-Corp period. What the fuck? Stood in front of a K-Corp drone and extended her right arm. Why was there a period there?
환영합니다. 언제나 당신의 건강을 위하는 K사 드론입니다. 재생 앰플을 주입하겠습니다.
Welcome, K-Corp. Drones are always there for your health. Administering regeneration ampule.
주입 불가.
Cannot administer.
선제 다시 50세 유형의 5대생은 혈전 주입은 가능하나 재생 앰플은 1리터 이상의 출혈자라는 조건이 있으며 따라서 현재 상황에서 주입이 불가능함을 안내드립니다. 덧붙여 AP 앰플 교차 적합 검사를 진행하지 않았기에 이에 따른 부작용은 책임지지 않음을 유의 부탁드립니다. 감사합니다.
Hello and good day to you. Hope you're having fun in Ganto 4. I just started, but it seems really cool so far. One of my other chatters said that this would probably be my favorite. Either this one or Ganto 5 was going to be my favorite, so who knows. How long have I been streaming for? Today, 15 minutes. In general, in total, maybe like a year now? Almost a year? Friendly entities of type 3J54 are eligible for serum injection, but regeneration ampules may only be administered to patients hemorrhaging 1 liter or more of blood. Also, since you have not taken a cross-compatibility test for the ampules, we do not take any responsibility for possible side effects. Thank you.
뭐? 무슨 소리야? 그럼 팔다리 중 하나라도 잘려오라는 거야?
What? What are you talking about? You want me to cut off an arm or a leg or something? They are.
이미 그러고 있잖아요. 저 K사 경비들.
They're already doing that. Look at the K-Corp staff. What the fuck?
재생 앰플을 주입받으려고 스스로 신체를 자르고.
They're cutting up their own limbs to get the ampule? Oh shit.
어쩔 수 없습니다. 생체기 하나 날 때마다 재생 앰플을 사용하는 건 심각한 비용 낭비니까요.
Wow, 15 minutes? Maybe in an hour you'll make it to the difficulty spike boss. That's the boss that I've been hearing about since the beginning that I started playing this.
굳이 비교를 하고 싶지 않지만 당신네 같은
Fuck, did I read
중소기업은
that?
함부로 쓰지도 못할 가치입니다.
It's a necessary requirement. It would be a tremendous financial waste to use regeneration ampules for every little scratch. I hate to make comparisons, but its value is far above the caliber of small firms like yours. Yeesh. Holy bazookas. Looks a bit dangerous here. Those machines are too rough. They might get me killed if I'm not careful. I might want to stay away from the fray a bit, just to be safe. Just then, something grazed past my head. I mean, my head with a threatening shrill. Ah. Grrr. Oh, that's Ishmael. Right as another projectile flew at me, Ishmael swiftly stretched her arm to take the hit. Turning to the direction the projectiles came from, I didn't find the enemy robots. Instead, there was a K-Corp drone glaring with red. Okay.
관리자님, 괜찮으십니까?
Executive Manager, are you alright?
제가 대신 맞았는데요, 오티스 씨.
I'm the one who got hit, Otis.
이 오티스가 대신 맞았어야 했습니다. 젠장.
I should have taken the projectile for you. Curses!
저기요.
Excuse me?
니놈들의 그 비싼 연구비로 만든 로봇이 결국 오작동을 일으키는군. 아군을 오인사격했잖아.
Ha! See what your robots that cost a bomb to make are doing? It fired at an ally.
반론합니다. 그건 오인 사격이 아니었습니다.
I must object. That was not friendly fire. Sandro yelled from behind, raising his hand high.
다만
However,
예외 처리가 미처 되지 못한 모양이군요. 그 점은 사과의 말씀을 드립니다.
it does appear that exceptions couldn't be fully configured. I apologize for that particular shortcoming.
무슨 헛소리를.
What rubbish are you?
알다시피 당신들이 이곳까지 들어오게 된 건 순전히 동랑님의 변덕 덕분입니다.
As you are aware, you could come into this place purely thanks to Mr. Dongrang's whim.
이곳에 손님이 방문하는 경우는 극히 드문 일. 따라서 미처 고려되지 못했던 사항에 해당되죠.
Having visitors in this place is an extremely rare occurrence, and as such, a factor that wasn't put into consideration.
그게 대체 무슨 소리인데요?
That sucks. What are you talking about?
K사 재생 드론의 쓰임새는 단순한 치료가 전부가 아니라는 소리입니다.
That K-Corp's regenerator drones do more than just heal people. They give you turbo cancer.
제 몸이 녹아가고
Oh
있는
shit, she's
거
fucking
보죠?
melting.
누가 한 명이라도 알아듣게 얘기를.
I just look like my body is melting. Can anyone make it make sense? Uh-oh. Oh shit!
K사 드론은 평소엔
That's what Dante
부상자들에게
said.
재생 앰플을 주입시켜주지만
Normally, K-Corp's drones administer regeneration ampules to injured personnel. It's sloshing Ishmael, one of the worst IDs in the game. The GOOPY ISHMAEL ID.
전장 이탈자들에게는 붕괴 앰플을 주입시킵니다.
However, it injects a decay ampule to deserters. Dante is going to feel like this later, by the way. I could only imagine. It shot the decay ampule at me because I was trying to escape the combat zone?
역겹군 그래. 아니 전쟁 중도 아닌데 즉결 처분이 받아들여지나?
Ain't that just revolting? Think you could just pull off summary executions when there isn't even a war going on?
그래. 차라리 저 드론들을 앞장서서 싸우는 게 낫지 않겠어?
Yeah, why not just make the drones fight instead?
당신이 있던 둥지에서는 인명에 대한 가치가 높았나 봅니다.
The
그렇죠?
nest you... Oh, The nest you're from must have valued human life, am I right?
저 기계들은 한 대당 2등급 직원 10명의 가치와 맞바꾼다고 해도 비교가 안 될 만큼의 비용을 지닙니다. 이해하시겠나요?
The value of each drone we have far surpasses that of 10 Class 2 staff members combined. Do you understand?
이해해라. 네가 받아들여라.
You should understand. You accept it.
그따위 강요? 너무 많이 받아서 이젠 별로 하고 싶지 않은 걸 어쩌나.
Yeah, Gregor. Gregor's too cool. I've had crappy coercion shoved in my face too many times. I don't feel like complying anymore.
이해는 되네요. 모의 전장에 K사 드론을 도입함으로써 아군의 승률이 23.5% 상승하였다는 연구 결과도 있었어요.
I do understand where it's coming from. There was a research that revealed deploying K-Corp's drones in simulated battles increased the odds of victory by 23.5%.
연구자들 사이에서는 꽤나 인지도 있게 알려진 논문이었죠.
It was a pretty famous paper among scholars.
예로부터 전장의 사기를 떨어뜨리는 가장 큰 원흉은 적군의 위력도 지휘자의 나약함도 아닌 전장 이탈자들이었다.
I see. That makes sense. Since the old times, deserters who try to flee from battle have been pointed out as a greater detractors of morale than the threat of overwhelming oppression or weakness of the leader.
전장 이탈자의 공개적인 처벌은 역사적으로도 증명된 사례가 다분한 효과적인 전술 방법이지.
Public punishments of deserters are a historically proven tactic supported by many examples. This is why I never fucking give up and desert like a bitch in any game. Multiplayer game.
이해.
Understand it all you like then. Wait, what are y'all talking about? Look at ISHMAEL, she's melting down!
실례했습니다, 관리자님.
Apologies for my negligence, Executive Manager.
시계 돌릴 때의 고통을 미처 헤아리지 못했습니다.
I failed to consider the suffering you must endure when you turn the clock. What? That's not what I'm...
신속하게 돌리셔야겠군요. 지금 정도의 상태면 심장까지는 보존되어 있을 테니까요.
You might want to hurry if that's your concern. Her heart will should still be intact in her current state.
관리자님, 저 어떻게 되는 거죠?
Uh-oh. Manager, what'll happen to me? The clock's hands turned with agony. Meanwhile, Yi-sang was staring at empty ampules rolling on the floor. Holy shit. Goopy time. Oh, okay, there's a fight. Go, my win rate. We shall prepare for the knowledge check. By the way, if this canto feels longer later for you, don't worry. That's a common complaint because this canto has a lot of fights compared to reading. That is perfectly okay. That's fine. I like the fighting.
어디에서도 볼 수 없을 색.
And don't worry, I have been reading what my abilities do and all that. It's just that I got lucky and pulled so many tier 3 characters or whatever, 3-star characters, that I haven't really had to think about it. Except for like one fight that I had to think about it because it was an optional fight. But the fucking bull.
무슨 맛일까?
Like I pulled one of the characters first try with the ego also.
보여드려야겠군요.
That was really funny.
왜냐면 예술을.
그가 봐주마. 가져가라. 그 오물을.
Damn! 124 damage.
당연한 결과죠. 저는 선택받았으니까.
I can't believe I'm so dumb
그렇겠죠?
and I wasted all my currency, dude. I wanna get the free Mersal already. I forgot. Do you know what support ID is? Support IDs are friend IDs if you don't know. I do. I just like, well, the thing is if I use support IDs and they murder everything instantly, then I don't get to learn the game. Yeah, so these are some of the characters I got. It's like 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. I got this one too. I got like a lot of them. Shit, how do I change them? I forgot. Fuck. All ego, I don't remember. Oh, that's why. Okay, well, I'm having a fucking aneurysm. How do I change this shit? I forget! I fucking forget because of the UI in this game. It has that gacha UI. What's this? Why are you glowing? Why do you have an exclamation mark? Oh, that's why. I was clicking the wrong button. Yeah. That's why I got the rich one just now. Yeah. I could show you my IDs real quick. I don't have any for him. I got like... Yeah, I got this one. I don't have any for Don Quixote yet. I got this one. I also got their ego. Do I? No, that wasn't you. Yeah, so I'm just showing my IDs. That's a new account. Check out Poopy. Rodan has a lot of IDs. I got the Sinclair one really early in the game too. Not bad. Really recommend putting middle Frenchman on the bench because he has a very useful support. Oh, I see. I think on the bench. Well, I'm gonna be using him until I get the because I get the fucking currency bonus for the event. These thingies. So I'm just trying to get them. So then I can get the free Mersault and then I'll switch off of them. Supposed to pair really well with the new Rodian, which I do have. That's another one I just got. I got this one on second try. Pretty freaking cool. All right, destroy the little germs. By the way, I do have a Discord, and we got a couple of Limbus heads in there that talk to each other. But so I need more Limbus heads in my Discord server. It's like an ant farm at this point. You get the bonus anyway. Just have him on your layout. Oh. I didn't know that. Might join if I feel like it. Yeah, go ahead if you want. It's up to you. Damn! She's shoving fucking metal pieces into her sword. Yay! I do, if anything, I'll probably have to do mirror dungeons to get the currency for what I was told. Little late, had to run errands. You did not miss anything other than we got the GOOPY ISHMAEL ID. Cause she got gooped right here. They fucking shot her with a decay ampule. Sloshmel Pog? Yeah. I've been playing Limbus since Intervallo 2, so I'm technically an old head. Technically, I'm the oldest head here. I bought Lobotomy Corp on the day one. Played a lot of it, didn't beat it, and then didn't play it for a couple of years, and then it turns out they made a bunch of games in the same universe. So I'm new to this one. I do want to play Lobotomy Corp on stream as well. We gotta step up Lob at some point too. Yeah, I do. That shit would be funny. I think Lobotomy Corp would be really funny. So you are a whole old head, an old head. Yeah, but I never played like anything after. I didn't know the game exploded so much in popularity after Lobotomy Corp. I played Lobotomy Corp when that shit was barely like fully translated. Like it was a bit jank in the translation. I had some like apocalyptic shit happen, I think, where like everything, I think the lights turned off, some fucking like trumpeteer shit happened, and it killed everybody. And I was like mid-game, and I was like, all right, fuck this game, and I stopped playing for a long time. I played Limbus day one, but stopped because of the translation issues at the time. It seems to be a theme with the company, but that's fine. That's like a minor problem. By the way, I did get the JoJo Battle Royale game to get to work. I played against the bot, like AI. It seems like, so the game feels fucking fun. Like it looks like potentially really fun, but now I need to figure out how to like host or join, because it seems like basically people host like small lobbies and then you can like play with them in like a battle royale setting. And there's no squads, there's no duels or squads, so it's just like all for everybody, or like, you know, murder everybody. Really recommend playing Library of Ruins after Limbus Company before Lobotomy Corporation, because it's more fun, less torturous for your mind. I like both. I haven't played Library of Ruins yet. I haven't even seen it. I heard it's a deck builder though. Phenomenal deck builder. My ass forgot I was streaming for a second. I was about to pull it up. I was gonna look on Steam. What the fuck? Great if you like card games and theory crafting decks. I like card games against AI. I don't like, I play a shit ton of Marvel Snap, but that game gets me so mad because I want to make a fun deck and then I run into the fucking Arnim Zola Venom deck, get 400 power bullshit fucking spam deck, and I'm like, all right, dude, that's fun. That's the thing that puts me off like multiplayer. Yeah, sweaty meta slates. Yeah, like it forces me to fuck my own deck to put a card that would counter them. It's like tends to kill fun deck options. Yeah, Venom Arnim Zola right now, I think it's kind of stupid on Snap. What's that one game that's kind of like a deck builder roguelike game where you run in a circle and then like you get to put tiles down? What the fuck was that game called? You put tiles down that cause enemies to spawn. It's like it's like a Monopoly. Look, okay, imagine Monopoly where you go around a board. But as you go along the board, you can have enemies spawn where you put these tiles to try and level yourself up, and you gather resources. I forgot what that game was called. Fuck. It's not like a deck builder, but it's like a roguelike kind of thing. Okay. Yu-Gi-Oh! Dungeon Dice Monsters? That is definitely not what I'm talking about. Though that game was a banger on the Game Boy. I played that shit when I was a baby. Attention everyone, reinforcements have arrived. Who are those people?
그러게요. 누구야, 슈렌느? 나 말고 새 친구들 사귀었어?
For sure. Who could these God damn it. Who could these be, Shren? Made new friends other than me?
이번에 우리 팀 연구소랑 협업하고 있는 장미 스패너 공방의 해결사들이잖아. 몇 번이나 오갔는데 얼굴 좀 외워라.
They're fixers from Rose Spanner Workshop, the ones we're working with for the current project. They visited here several times already. You should really be familiar by now.
안녕하십니까. 장미 스패너 공방 대표 니코라고 합니다.
Loop Hero. I found it. It's called Loop Hero. Yeah, you go in circles to rebuild like the world because it got like the world ended. So everybody's like remembering pieces and shit. I forgot Nico existed. Oh, I thought that was one of the fucking generic NPCs until I looked up and I saw their face. Pleasure to meet you. I'm Nico, representative of the Rose Spanner Workshop. They kind of look dripped out, though. All right, Auron. All right. Auron, doing the Auron arm thing. Nico is a male, by the way? I see. The enemy's face is clouded over at the unexpected arrival of reinforcements.
재미없네. 돌아가자.
Poor Rose Spanner office forever ignored. I like their uniforms. Boring. Let's head back.
뭐?
What?
그래.
Sure.
돌아가자.
We'll leave.
역시 저희의 포스에 다 겁을 먹고 도망갔군요.
I swear I've seen this hairstyle before. Wasn't there a lady in fucking Soul Eater, the snake lady, have the same exact hairstyle? Or extremely similar? Would you look at that? Our aura has made them flee out of terror. Okay, buddy. Also, Rodion has him as an ID. Well, technically his position is ID. I see.
고마워 슈렌느 씨. 이러다가 진짜 내년 최우수 부서상은 네가 가져갈 수도 있겠다는 생각을 처음으로 하게 되었어.
Thanks, Shred. This made me seriously consider the possibility that your department might be picked as best next year for the first time. What a shit talker.
성장패들 다 박살나서 어떡하냐?
Shame about your precious trophies being destroyed, huh?
슈렌느님, 실례지만 설마 박살날 때까지 기다리다가 오신 건 아니라 믿겠습니다.
Miss Shred, pardon me for suspecting, but did you not perchance wait until the trophies were broken before bringing reinforcements, did you? That would be funny.
이런 것쯤은 괜찮아.
I don't mind losing them,
사진만 멀쩡하다면.
as long as the photo is fine.
직접 눈앞에서 목격하니까 들었던 것보다 피해가 심각하군.
The damage they left is pretty severe now that I'm seeing it firsthand.
자칫하면 연구원들까지 모조리 죽을 뻔할 수 있는 상황이었어.
It could have gotten all the researchers killed if things went wrong.
네, 그렇기 때문이라도 하루빨리 저들을 소탕하고 빼앗긴 연구실을 탈환해야 하는 상황입니다.
Why don't they have like ceiling turrets or something? Like how the fuck did those people just get in? Indeed, which is why we must eliminate them and reclaim the facility they've occupied as soon as possible.
어째서 K사에서는 지원하지 않소?
Why then does K-Corp not provide assistance? Valid question. Like, if the world is this fucked up, I would expect some ceiling turrets like in Fallout or something.
그야
Because they could get hacked and everyone dies. I don't know.
있었다는 걸 숨겨야 하니까 아니겠어요?
Clearly it's because they don't want the general public to know that such a thing happened in the nest, don't you think?
그 일은 무고의 깃털이 엮였으니 자치하겠으나 이번엔 K사와 연루된 연구원과 연구원 연구소의 일.
While I may concede on the matter, as innocent feathers were involved, this concerns researchers in a laboratory directly affiliated with the wing.
연고지와 연계되어 있음에도 연막 속에 연금에 들만한 일인 것 아니겠어요?
It's evidence that they wanted to remain discreet that much, don't you think?
아무튼 그래서 말이죠. 특별히 여러분들 목까지 재생 앰플을 넉넉하게 챙겨야겠어요.
Anyway,
지금 출발하는 게 딱 적절하겠죠?
I thought he finished. Anyway, I ought to bring a generous supply of regeneration ampules for all to use. Now should be a good time to depart, right?
동랑 씨, 이거 놀러 가는 거 아니야? 괜찮겠어?
We aren't going on a picnic, Dongrang. You gonna be okay?
네. 여러분이 전투하는 모습을 직접 보니까 더욱 안심하고 함께해도 될 것 같아요.
No problem. Seeing you in battle made me all the more reassured about accompanying you.
참고로
I can't wait.
저희를 관찰한다 해도 관리자 단테 씨가 사용하는 기술은 K사 인플의 재생과는 궤를 달리하는 복원의 영역이에요.
Just so you know, the technology our manager Dante uses is on a different level compared to K-Corp's ampules. Rather than regenerate, it restores.
따라서 K사의 특이점이나 재생 인플 개량에 크게 도움은 되지 않을 거예요.
Therefore, observing it won't provide much insight that can be applied to K-Corp's singularity or regeneration ampules.
치료가 아닌 복원이라.
It's not like K-Corp can't afford more people to help. It's just that they won't because rich people and BS. Yeah, they don't feel like it. Restoration, not healing, huh?
설마 단테 씨의 능력을 보고 보살 치킨집 쫌생이 사장처럼 산업 스파이 짓을 하려고?
No, wait, is he trying to copy Dante's ability like that shady Bodhisattva chicken guy tried with his rival? There you go. I have to remember how to say it.
전 소화시키지도 못할 것을 억지로 먹는 타입은 아니라서요.
I wouldn't do such a thing. I'm not the kind of person to cram down food that I know I can't digest. Ad in 4 minutes, guys, for the Twitch gang.
당신 같은 경우는 전투에 능한 부하들을 보내는 게 일반적일 텐데 구태여 최전선이라 표창이라도 받고 싶은 건가?
As would be common practice for someone like you to send capable underlings to do the fighting for you, and yet you insist on being in the front. Are you that hungry for a medal? I subscribe to Twitch Prime. Ads cannot hurt me. Yeah.
그곳엔
No, it's that I left.
미처 챙기지 못하여 놓고 온 것들이 제법 많거든요.
A number of things I couldn't take with me in time.
연속 3년 우수상 받은 기념 사진이랑 K사 감사 트로피랑 연구실 확장 기념 사진이랑 또 뭐 있었더라? 삼조 씨?
God damn it. Like the photo commemorating my 3rd consecutive year of winning the Excellence Award, the plaque of appreciation from K-Corp, the photo taken to celebrate my lab's expansion, and... What else was there, Samjo?
연구와 관련된 기밀 문서가 있었습니다.
Classified documents concerning the research, sir.
받기보다는 받은 것을 가져오고 싶은 것이었나?
So it's more that you wanted to gain back the medals you had earned.
아 맞다. 그것도 빼먹었네요.
Alright, that too.
아 그냥 급하게 몸뚱이만 건사해서 온 수준이구만.
You really did just manage to barely manage to escape there, huh?
동랑 저 자식은 태어나서 주먹질 한 번 안 해봤을걸? 속 편한 놈이야. 나처럼 해결사들이라도 데려가든가.
I guarantee you that nerd Dongrang has never swung a fist in his life. He's too carefree. At least bring some fixers like me.
슈렌느 씨, 그쪽 부서도 가시는 겁니까?
Is your department going as well, Miss Shren? What the frick was that?
이번 작전에 성공한다고 해서 당신 부서는 아무 이득이 없을 텐데요.
I don't see how you could benefit from the success of this operation.
동료 셋이 죽었어. 지난번 그 테러로.
3 of my coworkers died in their last attack. Kitty, stop scratching the back of my chair.
이득이랑 손해만 따지면서 움직이기엔 나도 많은 걸 잃었다는 소리야.
I've lost too much to care about the interests and benefits.
슈렌느 씨,
Miss Shren.
그렇다면 저 해결사분들 출장 비용은 슈렌느 씨 부서에서 지급해주는.
In that case, will I be correct to assume that the payment for the fixers will be handled by your department?
아, 언제까지고 재수 없는 놈들이네 진짜.
You just can't stop being in such an irritating bunch.
탈환해야 할 로보토미 지부는 이곳에서 멀지 않은 위치에 있습니다.
The Lobotomy Corp branch we must reclaim isn't too far from here. Man, I need it to be next week. I want my Roshu seasonal highlight ID. Is it like a part of one of the sets that just came out?
다 같이
The new Roshu?
이동하시죠.
Let's head there together.
아 여러분들이 타고 온 버스 저도 한번 타보고 싶었는데 아쉽네요.
I was hoping I could ride on your bus. What a shame.
다음에 태워드리겠습니다. 얼른 출발하시죠.
I'll secure you an opportunity next time. Let's get moving for now.
어? 누구 마음대로?
Who do you think you are to decide that? Okay. This mission felt particularly tumultuous. Tumultuous? I don't know, man. Time to learn how to say this fucking word. Tumultuous. There you go. I was close.
그래서 말이야, 내가 딱 칩을 건 다음에 이렇게 말한 거야.
And then you see, I bet the chips and declared like this.
All in.
All in, baby.
아 그만 듣고 싶어. 없던 멀미가 생겼다고.
I want to stop hearing it. It's giving me nausea.
역시 제2사 카지노에서는 도리도리 포커만한 게 없죠. 죽치고 슬롯 머신을 하는 놈들은 죄다 머저리예요.
There's nothing like head shake poker at J-Corp's casinos. Those people who sit at the slot machines all day long, they're all morons. Hey, all gamblers quit when they're about to hit it big. What? You mean there's something up with the machines?
이건 진짜 아무에게도 안 알려준 정보인데.
This is something I haven't told anyone else, you see.
잠깐, 좀 더 자세히 말해봐.
Hold on, you gotta explain in more detail. Things are lively this time around. DLI. She says, doesn't like it, whispered Sinclair. I just finished. What the fuck? I just finished Spice Bush last night. Good luck. What is Spice Bush? I whispered back to him, saying, I know. Don't worry about it? Okay. Is that the boss fight for this? Upcoming boss discount though? Okay. It's that first difficulty check I keep warning you about. Yeah, people. Yeah, that's the difficulty spike boss and spoilers. Okay, yeah. Try not to spoil, guys, but at the same time, I know something bad's coming. Something bad is gonna happen. The group remained consistently noisy until the moment we arrived. My bad. It's okay. It's just a name. Only in tranquility can art bloom in its full grace. There's always going to be a snobby jerk on any team. True.
동감이다. 의뢰를 수행하려 온 건지 놀러 온 건지 툭하면 긴장감 풀려서는.
I must agree. I can't tell if they're here to handle a request or to hang out. They loosen up too easily. Motherfucker, I think we talking about you.
하지만 적어도 이곳에 환상체들은 없을 거예요. 불행 중 다행이랄까요?
Spice Rush relates to a boss and identity that the Sinner Yi Sang has. The description includes spoilers. Yeah, I assumed that he would get an ID related to this because it's pretty much his backstory stuff. If there's one fortunate thing, however, it's that we won't encounter any abnormalities here. Why does this person keep talking to me? Very relatable.
사실 처음에 환상체라는 것들을 보았을 땐 충격의 연속이었어요.
To tell you the truth, the first encounter of abnormalities was a series of shocking revelations. I think he also got an ego from this canto. I wouldn't be surprised as well.
사람의 무의식을 이용한 신에너지 개발이라니. 저로서는 상상도 못할 발상이었으니까요.
It was a hybrid, so to speak. I wouldn't have been able to conceive such a concept as developing a new source of energy from the human subconscious. You won't believe what I have to say. I don't know, man.
이제 평범하고 흔한 그 뭐냐. 인간의 시대는 끝나가고 있다고 생각해요. 지금은 최우수한 두뇌의 시대죠. 그걸 마음으로 깨달은 자들은 아직 많이 없기도 하고요.
Uh-oh. I believe that the so widespread and standard... what was it again? Right. The age of humanity is coming to an end. Now is the age of superior minds. Not too many have realized this with their hearts yet. What's an age of humanity?
그러니 당신들이 합류해줘서 제가 얼마나 기뻤는지 모를 거예요.
You have no idea how glad I was to have you on board. Some one-sided conversation that was. Much worse than the ones I've had with Virgilius. Was it even a conversation if one of us never communicated their thoughts to one another? To another? Why am I adding words? Something's wrong with my brain. Uh-oh. Shh, I hear some movement. How toxic relationship goes? Yeah. I think you're the only one I think you're the only one here who has to keep his mouth shut. Big fucking robot incoming. Fucking armored core stomping around. Exactly, that's what I was thinking. I was thinking of Bebop. I was thinking of Blitzcrank. Dungrang saying all of this as if he can understand one lick of clock play language. Yeah. What I don't understand is why my character doesn't have a dry erase board like a Looney Tunes character. Like, why doesn't he have like a text-to-speech type shit? Like on the size of like a phone. Like the Night Rain pot. Like the fucking pots from like the Souls game. Just drop that pot on the ground. Hello. He has a tablet, but I don't know why he doesn't use it. Yeah. What if he's kind of base and he just doesn't want to talk? He doesn't use it. That's understandable at that point.
그 정도 각오로 우리 식구를 건드렸나?
Nah, in Night Rain, there is a literal pot with arms and legs that can't talk and writes little emojis on the board to communicate. That's funny. I haven't played Night Rain yet, but that's basically also the same thing. He probably does, but our visuals are mostly limited to PNGs. Yeah. He just needs to hit like 20 different emotes. Like, my God, I don't see any terrorists.
안심해. 재생 앰플은 넉넉히 가져왔으니까 살인 기계들이 날뛰어도 괜찮아.
Relax. I brought plenty of regeneration ampules, so those murder machines can rampage all they want. An ominous noise buzzed from the stopped machines.
자, 다들 들리나?
All right, all you hear me? Even up until now, we don't know why Dante doesn't write stuff down so the sinners don't have to translate for him. Maybe he's just bad at spelling. Shrem looks kind of cute, not gonna lie. I was thinking that, kinda.
우리가 혹시라도 겁먹고 튄 거라고 생각할 것 같아. 열받아서 목소리로나마 전한다.
She's gonna die, I bet. I got pretty mad thinking of you might have I can't fucking read. I got pretty mad thinking you might have thought we ran off. I'm sending you a message verbally.
이제부터 중요한 이야기를 할
Melted
거니까
machine.
잘 들어.
Couldn't possibly be bad at spelling with all those notes he writes for himself, right? To be fair, I write down fucking notes for myself and then I come back like months later and I don't know what I wrote. So maybe it's something like that. I'm about to tell you something real important, so listen up. Okay, just fucking breathing on the mic.
긴장감을 가속하기 위한 침묵. 좋아.
A pause to rouse attention. Good.
바로 너희는
It's that you are.
너희는 무가치한 지렁이라는 거야.
You're a bunch of worthless worms. After Kanto 3, I generally feel like almost all the side quests will die in some BS way if they're with the sinners. That's what I assume. That's why I'm not attached at all. You're a bunch of worthless worms.
그래, 바로 그거야. 너희는 그저 지렁이라고.
Yeah, that's right. You're just worms. Fuck you. You're worms.
이거 집중하고 있었더니.
Give me a break. I was all ears for this load of nonsense. This motherfucker was like waiting for an actual response. Gregor approached the speaker with a grumble, scratching the back of his head. Wait, Gregor! Is it gonna blow up? It starts to heat up and inflate! What the fuck? After playing the voice, the machine suddenly starts to heat up and inflate.
기계의 온도가 비정상적으로 상승하며 부품이 팽창하고 있어요.
The machine is heating to unnatural degrees. Its components are expanding.
어머, 그렇네요. 전형적인 압력 폭발의 전조 증상이죠.
Oh my, it really is. That's the telltale sign of an imminent explosion.
맞아요. 그리고 그렇다는 말은?
Indeed, and that means...
아이씨, 그 정신 나간 기계에서 당장 떨어지라고!
Wait a moment, get away from that damned machine! Ooh. Oh wow. He actually didn't let Gregor get blown the fuck up. Heathcliff kicked Gregor away from the machine and Heathcliff died again. Mr. President, get down!
시간도 얼마 없었을 텐데 함정까지 정성스럽게 설치했나 보네요.
They must have used what little time they had to place traps like this.
존경스럽네요. 이렇게 된 거 설계자 얼굴을 꼭 보고 싶을 정도예요.
Their dedication is admirable. I'm raring to see the master behind this. Are all researchers like that? This doesn't really feel like the time for admirations.
숙명이죠.
Such is our fate. Oh, okay. I guess Heathcliff didn't die this time. He was dying like every 3 seconds last chapter. This guy is so carefree.
저는 선택받았으니까.
Jimmy.
그렇겠죠?
Neutron. Kick Gregor out of the way and combat roll to safety? Yeah. I was fully expecting him to get gibbed like fucking something out of Gary's mod. Some straight Leon Kennedy shit. He pushes Gregor out of the way and then does a backflip. You're right.
불길 속으로. 그 오물을 떼어내주지.
Was that Stagger Plus that I just saw? I haven't seen Rodion transform yet. Is it because I didn't uptie her? Or are they dying way too fast? Ancorp Sinclair might be outdated, but he's still pretty good this early on. He hits like a fucking truck so far. Yeah, she needs skill 3 to really transform somewhat quickly, I think, but also he's just died too fast. Okay.
영감이 떠올랐어요. 왜? 좀 긁혔어? 쓸만해져.
You know, for like super engineers, you would think they would make something more dangerous than a fucking combat RC car from like the early 2000s. You guys remember that shit? Or am I too old? There used to be so many like RC car, like homemade RC car like fighting shit. That shit was so entertaining. It's not like they're rich. It's not like they're rich. I mean, they are scavenging a fucking high-end facility, aren't they?
기계도 작동이
Will this
아까처럼 폭발하는 거 아닐까요?
will this blow up once it stops working like the last one? As we suspected, the halted machine began to play an ominous noise.
그러니까 너희가 내 기계를 두 번째로 죽인 거네. 그렇지?
Alright, so this is the second time you killed my machines, right?
어디 보자.
Let's see.
너희는 바닥을 기어다니는 것밖에는 할 줄 아는 게 없는 바퀴벌레야.
This is the type of shit I'd be saying when I play Deadlock. You're a bunch of roaches that do nothing other than just crawl on the floor and feed the other team.
괜찮아, 괜찮아. 이런 걸로 울컥하지 마, 그래.
Poor Gregor. Oh shit, you're right. It's okay, it's okay. Don't let it get you down, Greg. What?
별 생각 안 했어.
Ancorp Sinclair is useful and good up until Canto 7, I think, because that's where the forbidden unbreakable coins come in. Oh, right. I wasn't feeling anything.
그렇게 계속 발발발 기어다니기만 하라고.
So go on and keep crawling like the bugs you are.
바닥에 몇만 속 편하게 기어다니면 하늘 따위 올려다볼 필요도 없잖아.
Why bother looking up when you'll be spending all of your lives on that flat dimension of a surface? Am I right?
파악했다. 작동을 멈추면 자동으로 녹음된 목소리가 재생된 후 수초 내로 폭발한다.
I understand now. Once the machines stop functioning, they play a pre-recorded voice clip, then explode seconds after.
무슨 의도로 제작되었는지는 불명이나 기계들은 모두 동일한 메커니즘으로 구성되어 있다.
It is unclear what purpose they're meant to serve, but all the machines are equipped with the same mechanisms.
미리 녹음했다. 이건 예상 못했는데.
Pre-recorded? I didn't see that one coming.
동네방네 놀림거리구만. 벌레 아저씨.
Everyone's making fun of you, huh? Buggy bloke. Buggy bloke.
온 세상이 억지를 부려가며 놀려대니 참 어리다 빠지네.
It sure is baffling how the whole world is bending over backwards to mock me. This really is me. Not only does fucking Greg look like me, they keep fucking with him, and that happens to me too. I mean, it'll be too much of a hassle if it was live, Mike. Yeah, that is true.
뭐야? 반응이 맛이 없네.
True? Don't say true.
뭐야? 너 왜 그래?
That's a tame reaction. Wait, what's wrong with you now? Uh-oh. What's the matter, Ishmael? Are you alright?
네. 속이 조금 메스꺼워져서.
Yes, I'm just feeling a little queasy.
크게 신경 쓰지 않으셔도 돼요. 이제 괜찮아요.
Is the decay ampule still hurting her? You don't have to mind me. I'm fine now.
저 그런데 기술 해방 연합 단체는 어떤 성격을 띤 단체인가요?
Gregor, the most reliable sinner. Or relatable sinner. Yeah. There's something I've been meaning to ask. What kind of organization is this? Technology Liberation Alliance.
그딴 건 왜 궁금해하는 건가? 이름만 그럴듯한 테러 조직일 뿐. 우리가 그 가치관까지 알아야 할 필요는 없는 것 같은데.
Why do you bother asking such questions? All you need to know about them is that it's a terrorist organization with a hollow name. Their values are irrelevant to us.
알아두면 도움이 될지도 모르는 거잖아요, 오티스 씨.
I mean, right now I relate with Gregor the most out of everybody in the group. You never know what use the information might have, Otis.
저도 아는 바는 그다지 없습니다. 다만 K사 연구소 출신인 분 중 하나도 이곳의 주요 멤버로 있다고 들었습니다. 제가 입사하기 전이라 잘 알지는 못하지만.
Hello, y'all. Hi, Seraphim. I know little about them myself. I did hear that someone who used to work in K-Corp Laboratory is now one of the organization's core members, though I don't have the details as this took place before I joined the firm.
그분도 지금의 동랑님처럼 최우수 직원상을 수여받은 연구원이었습니다.
She was an outstanding researcher who was once rewarded the Best Employee Award, much like Mr. Dongrang is now.
뭐야? 그런 걸 네가 어떻게 알아?
What? How do you know that?
우수 직원 트로피실에서 이름을 보았거든요. 그곳에 있는 이름들은 당연히 전부 알아둬야 하는 거 아니었나요?
Okay. Hello, also, Leslie, you can use my Heathcliff ID since I fully maxed them out. Okay. If I start getting shit on that boss fight, I'll use one of them. I saw her name on one of the plaques in the trophy room. Wouldn't you say it's mandatory for someone of my occupation to remember all the names there? No help? Okay, maybe not then.
거긴 왜 자꾸 들여다보는 거야?
Why do you keep peeking in there anyway?
최우수 직원씩이나 되었던 자가 왜 테러 조직에 가담을?
What could be the reason a highly praised employee decided to join terrorists?
아까 잠깐 보시지 않았나요? 저희 연구실을 신나게 박살내고 계시던 분을.
I believe you saw her once earlier. She was enthusiastically destroying my lab.
딱 저와 슈렌느가 입사했을 무렵. 뭐랄까, 꽤 회사의 유명 인사였죠.
Right around when Shren and I joined the company, she was, well, rather famous in the firm.
건너들은 바로는 K사 기술의 한계까지 시험해보고 싶다고 하셨다네요.
I don't really think any fight is so hard that it would take more than 5 to 10 tries. Fuck. I heard rumors that she wanted to test the limits of K-Corp's technologies.
어느 날 돌연히 연구소를 그만뒀다는 소문이 돌았었죠.
Then one day, rumors about her leaving the laboratory spread.
그 종착지가 이곳이라는 말과 함께.
The identities of the team do not matter as the fight requires a unique skill called thinking. True. But overcoming them gives you that Dark Souls dopamine, so it's great. Yeah. Saying that this is where she ended up. I think I'll be fine, guys. I ain't that dumb.
당연한 결과죠. 저는 선택받았으니까. 그렇겠죠?
Let's go look at the thingy though. Which one is it? I don't see it here. Is it this one? No. Is it? Dummies Capital 3? Oh, the ring one. Yeah, it should be fine. Only the boss was a sudden difficulty spike. Definitely gonna need to uptight all your shit to at least 3 for that fight though. Missing out on a skill 3 is rough. I mean, I do want to uptie the new Rhodium thingy. And I have the thingy to do it. Should I just do it? I have 561. Yeah, I don't know why they just do it. Where the hell did you get all that thread? I don't know. I've been sitting on it. Oh, we're getting a cutscene thingy. You sure this is Hadoken's artwork? Hold on. Why doesn't it have any fur? Where are the claws? She's so goddamn hot? Artist lore? There's no way the docent would skip using a wolf as their motif of her piece. Maybe you didn't examine it thoroughly enough. Base YouTube chatter? You hear that? Got him your base. I did. Right here. Right there, see? There's an autograph on this side. That's Miss Rhodian's alright. Anyone who joins the school of Fauvism carries a beast or two tucked away within their heart. Some cuddled up to a cat, others leash a dog or a goat, even tied real close to the core of who they really are. Well, doesn't mean they can actually handle it, but hey, everyone's got at least one they draw from for their inspiration. There are 2 wolves inside me. Got that dog in me. And in my case, it's a wolf. A whale, though. That's rather unexpected. Do you think she's decided to switch styles? That can't be right. How many artists do you know who survived these reinventions? Sure, changing the beast you're gonna stick with is a hot topic in the school of Fauvism. But I say that's the kind of nonsense idiots with no eye for beauty like to chew on. Anyone with a halfway decent eye would have clocked it already. I'm still running with a wolf, yep. Still, they're nestled in my heart and my work. Hasn't gone anywhere. Hear them. Hello. Didn't I tell you to keep it down during the viewing hours? The walls have ears around here. Don't let that little bird going around telling people stuff you hear ya, if you know what I mean. Well, the students are making a valid point. Chasing trends, flipping identities on a whim, it's an ugly sight to be frank. I know. It does kind of look like you're not committing to your inspiration. Folks get satisfied with a shallow little scratch, and they call it a day. Not my thing at all. Yeah, not a lot of people pull that off and make it work, right? Besides the Maestro, anyway. Well, the Maestro's an outlier who has an exceptional understanding and affection for every beast. It's the same with dating these days. She returns from each excursion with a new fixation, and yet it seems to deepen the profundity of her work all the more. That's true, and looks like she's back from a little excursion to the outskirts this time. In any case, it would be prudent to address the students' concerns. They might just walk away with the wrong impression otherwise. Will you be walking them through an interpretation of that piece? Still on the fence, honestly. Was kind of hoping one of them would connect the dots without having me draw the lines for them, you know? They always say, what matters is the only things that your eyes can see. But if everything has to be so conspicuous, where's the fun in that? I guess even a single layer of interpretation is already too subtle for the student's artistic perception. Fangs sunk into the whale hide, sinews stretched tight to keep it unrolled, all of them pulling together like a pack on the hunt. That ferocious medium taken from the wolves makes the real hidden artwork. If they just look a little closer at the seams, they'd be blown away by the intent of the maker. I know it feels like a waste of educational material to spell it out, but perhaps you could give them some guidance. A proper lecture to toss them a bit of inspiration. Have you ever win rated with your life on the line? Fuck yeah. I'm about to, right after this chapter. I believe. I'm muting you in the server. The students' grades lately, let's just say they've seen better days. They probably haven't been exposed to the more recent iteration of artworks. Not exactly a promising batch, huh? Well, there's that one over there, and maybe the other one too. That one? Ugh. Nah, seeing his artwork is staring at something that's been declawed before I even learned to scratch. No creativity, no curveballs, just straight lines and monotony. Still, his grasp on the theory is flawless. Oh, but I do understand why he doesn't stand out in your eyes, Raja. You've always been exceptional at encapsulating fluidity in artwork since your student days. She referring to the Mersal ID? Your old piece, Hunger and Thirst, is still being exhibited, you know. One of the few student artworks deemed worthy of a pedestal on its own. Falvis to Mersal, I presume. Most likely. Yeah, I think so. Beep. You gotta be kidding me. That thing's still up? Hunger and Thirst. Subpar junk I slapped together with whatever rotten scraps of meat and hide I could get my hands on. Back when I was freezing my bones off, hungry as a wolf. It wasn't about chasing art, just needed something to catch the ring's eye. Figured if I got noticed, I wouldn't have to go to sleep hungry. Oh, back to the hungry stuff. Didn't know a damn thing about fundamentals back then, and yet people couldn't take their eyes off of it. What was the critique again? Apparently it laid bare the hunger of a beast and the brutality that stems from it. She's like, I just put together some bullshit and it worked. Thought you'd be more flattered. Actually, I'm not a huge fan. It's mine, yeah, but it's just grubby. Not that I don't get why people are reacting like that. I mean, I couldn't recreate it if I tried. Not in a million years. Raja has that alpha wolf within. Banana nailed to a canvas ass art. Yeah. A sandwich with no fucking toppings. Fair enough. Then let's leave it at that, shall we? I got some money in my pocket now. Can actually splurge on whatever materials caught my eye without a second thought. I get to put together some solid pieces and even go out on hunts. Banana got caught having a prosthetic. Oh shit. But back when I created that piece, this kind of life wasn't even on the table. Yeah, now I understand what they mean by fluidity. When they talk about that artwork of mine. Still, I would never want to go back to those days, just to encapsulate that kind of fluidity. Verity. I keep saying fluidity. Fluidity. Alright, guess I'll schedule a lecture session tomorrow. Busy today? Got some business at the House of Spiders. House of Spiders? So the rumors of its collapse were true after all. But is there anything there worth picking up? That last person who said it remained much the same? Just corporate works cluttering the place? You'll learn about it in Canto 9? Oh. Fuck. Okay. Stupid ass machine turned off. There's gotta be something waiting there if the maestro's sending me out for anything that needs collecting, right? Who knows? Maybe it's finally come together. The long-held wish the House of Spiders has been weaving for ages. Yeah, I talk big game, but figures, nothing I didn't expect to see. You can't ride the same success forever just because it used to pay off. You gotta be willing to cut it loose when it starts going stale. People get bored fast these days. If your piece can't be branded with the word groundbreaking, viewers will just walk right past it. That is streaming in a fucking nutshell. If you're not showing your butthole every 2 seconds and get banned for 1 day, are you really streaming? I mean, just look at this place. The gallery must have been lacking visitors enough for some strays to just walk in and build themselves a cozy little nest right in the open. I can see every bit of you. No point in playing coy behind that pillar. Come on. Get out here before things get awkward. Fuck this machine. Hold on. Okay, machine's off. Machine? It's the fucking washing machine or drying machine. It's loud as hell. I've been hearing about this more and more. Uninvited guests wandering the corridors without a guide, without a sense of occasion. I'm lagging. Kanto is Roshu. Kanto 9 is Roshu's Kanto. Oh, that's cool. So what is between us? Have we met before, or is this our first meeting? Hard to tell with those tasteless masks you're wearing. Your outfits are a bit different from the last ones I saw. That logo, though. Yep, same crowd. So many artworks are in here, you couldn't even begin to count them all. Yet somehow the whole space feels hollow. Word is that the Corporus Maestro hasn't had a real spark in decades, lost his edge and faded like a candle that burned out. Hold up, gamers. I'll put the thing in here for you guys too, in case you guys want to join. We need more Limbus heads. We have a Limbus section of the Discord, and there's only like 3 guys talking to each other. I need more ants for the ant farm. And it really shows. Walking through here, it's all the same stuff everywhere I look. Same patterns, same ideas, things I swear I've seen somewhere before. No wonder people say that the school of corporism is way past its prime. Dude, I think my reading is getting way better today. My reading is kind of popping off today. Normally, trespassers in the corridor get torn apart on sight without any questions asked. But hey, maybe you're the last audience the House of Spiders gallery's ever gonna get. Feels like a waste not to give you a simple tour, right? Practice makes perfect? Yeah. Even a dump like this deserves a final hurrah before it disappears. Imagine showing up to like the Chicago Museum when it's gonna close and somebody just throws hands with you. Just out of nowhere. There's plenty of detail and intent here to talk about. Not like it's hard to play curator either. Limbus helping someone read better? Wow, this is truly something. It's not that I was ever bad at reading, it's just like, I don't read out loud. This is Door Breach Team 5. We've encountered the ring. Requesting confirmation of any viable escape routes. This one. See how the arteries and veins are stitched together? Each thread woven one strand at a time. It's a duet of blood vessels. The artist went out of his way to completely drain the blood, meaning instead of color, it's all about the elasticity and tension in the vessels. Now this is the kind of art you wouldn't even try if you're not confident with delicate improvisation. I won't lie. This is one of those techniques where I just fall flat. Limbus does teach me more words, though. I don't understand 80% of them. I mean, when I was in, like, 2nd grade, I had a nearly high school level reading skill. It's just that, like, a little piece, like, half my face is fucking, like, kind of paralyzed since I was a kid, since I was a baby. So, it fucks up my reading, like, verbally, or talking verbally. So, I mean, I'm doing pretty good, though. I always read better than my little chud classmates. If some student brought this in, I'd be like, darling, you've got some serious talent, and I'd mentor them myself. But from a maestro, kind of underwhelming, don't you think? Any has become commentary on human-based artwork within the corridor. I'd love to be called darling by her. I mean, isn't she like almost 7 feet tall or some shit? She's like really tall. Limbus be pulling out the most random words and I'll sit there and somehow understand it. That's funny. Likely a docent of the ring. Then how should we proceed? Oh, and this one here preserves a dying scream. See this part? Press that. Hear that shriek? This whole setup with an emphasis of the screams on the scream's sound. How should I put this? It feels kind of dated. For iterations like these, the trend today is something with a more refined style. A little touch to soften the scream into a melody, or instead of screams, slip in something that gives you a glimpse of the last bit of hope of making it out alive. For all the detail put into this, it's so old-fashioned. That's when you know the game is well made. Yeah, that makes sense. Still, you'd think this would be a bit much for people who've never known art their whole lives. But hey, you're holding up surprisingly well. Kinda suspicious, honestly. You've probably been zipping all over the place in these corridors, seen a few of the rings exhibits, or you've run into the off-latest, I don't know what that word means, that exists between corridors. Could be both. Continue recording both the commentary and physical characteristics of the enemy. The logical conclusion regarding the identity of the subject points towards her being the ring's docent. Or docent, I don't know. However, the subject may also be a culmination of an unknown phenomenon, or a lost mimicking human form. In which case... Alright, moving on to the next piece. Excuse me, you guys even listening? I mean, sure, points for taking notes and all, but art isn't something you memorize from a note. You're supposed to really feel it. Take it in with your whole body. Subject has stopped the commentary. The device has been set up. Should we withdraw, sir? Let's do that. Fall back for now. See? This is why quality matters when it comes to the viewers. I'm out there narrating, taking the time to walk them through all this, and they're not even pretending to listen. They're just tapping away on some weird gadgets. And now, they're running off without leaving a proper comment on their impression. Well, can't be helped, I suppose. Have it your way. And so I grab that bright red line made of braided blood vessels and tendons and just yank it tight in one go. Claws snap into place, clattering out this sharp little rhythm. And along those taut strings, the bones of beasts line up all neat and pretty. There's a unique structural beauty when it falls into place. All units disperse and relocate via designated routes. Avoid engagement and move to adjacent corridors. Oh shit, one of them died. No, she's too fast! Flattened and crushed, torn and ripped apart, the uninvited guests... The guests? Uh-oh, my reading is falling apart. The uninvited guests are sprayed and splashed across the snow-white walls, leaving crude streaks of red lines. Fun fact, her third skill is one of the requirements for her transformation, though it would be harder to activate than Mersault's. The damage it deals is worth it. Well, I just uptied her, so she has her third ability, I think. But once you've breathed in the sight, there's no helping it. Let it dig a scar in your sensibilities for life. Okay, that was pretty cool. She started just like weirdly yapping about her artwork and then killed like these soldiers. Can you uptie a fourth time? Well, I guess you could. Damn, Free. Anyway, you have now unlocked her fursuit. To see how to use it, look at her passives. So if they have 6 types of negative effects, it activates, and that's how she transforms. Interesting. Interesting indeed. Bro, passive? There's a button. I was reading it. I was reading everything. I did see the passives. It's right here. Yeah, so she automatically adds that to any of the 2 ring student identities. Max 2 of them. On combat and inflict that. Next to turn to enemies that have mauled. So enemies that she's hit, they get that. The mass, the whatever buff is her transformation. Yeah, that would be the mass, whatever. Where the fuck is that? It was right there, and on the passives right here. First I got her, I was overwhelmed by the amount of information her skills has. Yeah, there's a lot of shit here. No, Le Falsism Masque de Loup. There it is, right here, I see it. Gain 1, that's your transformation. If any of the inflicted palette vibrante 3 times. Okay. And then used critique 2 times. What is critique? Is that one of her skills? Whatever, her counter. Ah, so I have to do this. What does it say? 2 times? 2 times and then use that. So I have to counter twice? No, it's just one of them. Oh, if any one of them. Okay, okay, I see. That's not so bad. That's not so bad at all. That ain't so bad. Hold up. Okay.
맛있는 경험을 기대하지.
Oh, freaking stretching.
이 복도만 지나면 될 거예요.
I was like nerd necking
지구의
reading all that.
끄트머리에 도달할 수 있어요.
Alright, back to Kanto 4. This corridor must be the last. Once we're past here, we'll reach the edge of the facility. The edge of the facility.
그곳까지 무사히 도착해서 놓고 온 제 짐들을 챙기고 나면 말씀드린 황금가지의 소유권을 넘겨드릴게요.
After I retrieve my precious items from there, I'll give you the ownership of the golden bow as promised. I do not trust you.
심하게 마무리될 것 같은데 괜찮은 거야? 결국 그 테러 조직들은 코빼기도 비추지 않고 다 튀어버린 것 같은데.
Do you know what the fingers are by any chance? I don't remember. Oh, stretching my freaking legs, dude. Oh. I was sitting with my legs crossed on my fucking streamer chair, like a goblin. Scooting in. Okay. Feels like this is gonna end on a rotten note. You gonna be okay with that? Those terrorists really must have run off, seeing as none of them shown up.
계약의 내용은 연구실의 탈환이었으니까요.
It was part of the contract to reclaim the laboratory. The laboratory.
그래서 누누이 말하지 않았습니까, 동랑님? 계약서를 작성할 때는 좀 더 저희에게 유리하도록 꼼꼼하고 냉철한 정신머리로 작성해야 한다고요.
That's what I kept telling you, Mr. Dongrang. When you draft a contract, you have to be meticulous and calculating, and write it in a way that favors us. Favors us. Okay, you'll know in Kanto 9. Okay. Remember, this is my first playthrough, so anything after this chapter, I have no idea what the fuck is happening. Let's get going. Fortunately, I didn't see any Kindle machines here. Okay, so it says laboratory is the only correct spelling, while laboratory is a common misspelling caused by spoken shortening, particularly in American English. Okay, so it's just a very American way of saying that. However, a couple of unwelcome figures appeared in front of us. So my American was showing. My bad, guys. My American was showing by saying that word repeatedly. Be on guard, Executive Manager. Someone is ahead of us. Yeah, but they aren't holding any weapons. The fingers. Oh, I do remember that. I do remember that. They mentioned it at one point. Someone mentioned it. Yeah, there's like kind of like a mafia type thing.
무기는 소유하지 않았지만 관리자님은 연약하게 그지없는 민간인이지 않습니까?
Yeah, they're large criminal organizations. I do remember that, yeah. The real Mersal is in the YouTube chat. What the fuck? I just realized. Holy shit. They may be unarmed, but you are an incredibly weak and fragile civilian, Executive Manager. Thanks, Otis?
숫자 계산 안 되니? 딱 봐도 너희가 압도적으로 많잖아. 호들갑은.
Can't you count? You clearly outnumber us by a huge margin. Don't be a baby.
왔니 지렁이들?
Here at last, worms?
그 기계에서 흘러나오던 목소리에
She's kind of sexy.
그리고 아까 봤던 사람이기도 하네요.
It's the same voice that played from the machines, and It's the same face we saw earlier.
다른 조직원들은 어디 있나요, 란 선배?
Where are your other members, senior researcher Ran?
그 난리통에 지원군까지 끌고 왔나 보네.
You managed to bring more help in that mess, I see.
그리고 우리가 봤으면 얼마나 봤다고 선배래? 딱 보면 모르겠니?
I'll leave now. I gotta finish Kanto for myself. Oh, okay, that's fine. Yeah, I don't want you to spoil yourself. And put away that senior crap. We haven't even known each other for long. Don't you see what's going on?
다 대피했지. 그리고 나는 열심히 시간을 끄는 중이고.
They've all evacuated. And here I am buying time for them. Buying time for them.
흥미롭네요. 급습했다고 생각했는데 어떻게 알고 다 빠져나갔을까요?
That's interesting. We thought we stormed in unexpectedly. Yet you knew in advance and escaped?
너네가 지렁이라서 그렇지. 이것 봐. 고작 최우수 직원상 한 번 받았다고 기고만장해서는.
Because you're worms. Look at you. Getting all cocky after receiving the best employee award.
감히 우리를 잡으려고 기세등등 쳐들어왔잖아.
Raiding here. They're trying to catch us.
혀가 기네. 감이는 무슨 감이냐?
You got a big mouth. You think you're better than us?
네 말대로 숫자를 봐. 순순히 항복하는 게 좋을 거라는 건 안 봐도 알겠지?
You're outnumbered, like you said. That noggin of yours probably knows you'd better surrender, eh?
내가 항복한다 치자. 너희의 계획은 안 봐도 뻔하지.
Let's say I do. It's clear what you'll do to me. Or do with me.
나를 딱 죽지 않을 만큼만 무력화시킨 다음에
You'll neutralize me and keep me barely alive.
잘난 재생 앰플로 치료를 해주고
Curing me with your flaunted regeneration ampules.
원하는 답을 얻을 때까지 같은 짓을 반복하겠지.
Damn. Rinse and repeat until you get the answers you want.
그럼 저희가 원하는 답을 한 번에 내주면 그만일 텐데요. 안 되려나?
I want a tendy real quick. Sounds like a problem that can be prevented by giving us the answers right away. Am I asking too much? I mean, they're just gonna kill her regardless, right? I sure hope they didn't give me a spicy fucking tender on accident. I shit myself on stream.
당연하지. 우리는 너희와는 다르게.
Of course you are. Unlike you.
고작 주는 먹이만 받아먹으면서 살아남으려는 바퀴벌레 따위를 목표로 하지 않으니까.
We aren't planning to live like roaches that feed on whatever is provided from above.
자꾸 성질 돋우네.
This is really getting on my nerves.
아, 이제 놀아주는 것도 질렸다.
Whatever. I've had enough of toying with you.
지금 뭐 하는?
What are you trying to?
그래. 그렇게 당장 눈앞에서 벌어지는 일에만 실컷 궁금해하면서 살아가. 그게 연구자의 올바른 자세지.
That's right. Show your curiosity only to what's happening immediately before your eyes. That's how a researcher should be.
선배,
Run. Oh shit. Did she suicide bomb? With an ear-piercing noise, the building was engulfed in an explosion. All that remains is a charred stain. That hurt a lot.
동랑님 무사하십니까?
Are you alright, Mr. Dongrang?
단테 씨 쪽 일행이 폭발음이 들리자마자 절 밀쳐줬어요. 그 말할 수 없고
you saying?
무섭게 뜨고 다니던 분 말이에요.
I'm fine. Someone in Dante's party pushed me away as soon as the blast was heard. You know, the quiet fellow with intimidating eyes?
저도 구하려고 했습니다. 다만 거리가 살짝 모자랐을 뿐이고요.
I was gonna do the same, but I was standing too far away.
아, 아슬아슬했네요.
Whew, that was close. After taking the impact for others, Don Quixote and Mursa had been flung all the way to the columns supporting the building, their backbones fully exposed. Ow! No! Don Quixote in particular was impaled on a pillar.
망설임 없이 몸을 던질 수 있었던 건 언제든지 되살아날 거라는 믿음이 깔린 덕택이겠죠?
It must be faith that they will be brought back to life at any time that prompted them to jump into danger without hesitation. Just a light scratch? I think a little bit of her own medicine, right? Doesn't she normally use a spear?
어떤 마음이나 정 같은 것 때문이 아니라 그렇죠?
Not out of any sort of friendship or affinity. Isn't that right? Oh, shit! I thought she was impaled, not stabbed through the head. Don Quixote couldn't give any answers, whether due to her to death or the pointed edge stabbing through her mouth. Cough. I'm sending you to the mirror dungeon mines? Please! No, I haven't even tried a mirror dungeon yet. I'm sorry, you were alive? There's gonna be a new Roshu ID soon? Yeah, I heard about that in my server that you can join. Yay!
관리자를 지키고 회사의 임무를 무사히 수행시키는 게 내게 주어진 일이었다.
It was my directive to protect the manager and see that the company's mission is accomplished. I'm like in 40 servers, I will not check it out. That's fine.
역시 그런 거겠죠.
That must be it. Yes.
편리하네요. 재생 앰플 없이도 몸을
So because I mainly just use 7. I only use like 5. How convenient. You can recover your body without using regeneration ampules. I don't know, the ampules look handier.
아 맞다. 슈레인느 씨도 괜찮으십니까? 다른 해결사분들은요?
Right. Is Miss Shren alright? And the other fixers?
저희는 끄떡없네요.
We're perfectly sound.
폭발 충격은 전부 너희 쪽이 받아준 덕분에 이쪽은 큰 피해가 없어.
Your group blocked the blast for us, so we turned out fine.
그래서 재생 앰플을 계속 맞지 않았던 거구나. 저 시계가 특별한 능력이 있었던 거였어.
That's why you haven't been taking any ampules. That clock has special powers.
맞습니다. 제가 철저한 검증과 조사로 모셔오신 분들이니까요.
Indeed. After all, I recruited them after thorough screening and testing.
나 참 기껏 가져온 앰플들이 쓸모 없어졌잖아.
God damn. Level 780 on the Limbus Battle Pass? When does it normally stop giving you items? $120? Holy shit. I see. Well, darn. All the ampules I bought are useless now. Okay, well not everyone is... There's still other people who can still use the ampules in the group. Why would she do that shit? My tiny ass dog is barking right now, guys. It's upstairs. For some reason, Shren lets out a defeated laugh and drops the ampules in her bag to the floor. It's true, for them, looking at it from a perspective that excludes me, this is certainly a convenient power. Fatal consequences can be reversed, and the only price is me having to bear the pain. Ah, yes, Kanto 4, the least traumatic Kanto. Hi, Dex. Hi, Ardina. Welcome to the stream. I heard some shit's gonna happen, so I'm excited to see. Is this really fine? And where does all this time to rewind come from? Chat's popping off now, let's go. Oh, I just got here in time? Maybe. Clockface, stop dawdling about. That yellow-haired lass is dying. You talking about Don Quixote? I thought she died already. Thoroughly ravished by the blast, Heathcliff pointed at Don Quixote. Hurry up and turn it. This hurts an awful lot. On it. Ah! Okay, you guys are fine now. Yeah, where Ishmael had a drunken makeout session with a street lamp? Hold up. Don Quixote mentioned? Don Quixote is like a tiny little girl in this game. These battles can be quite tedious and repetitive. It's fine. I mean, it saves my throat because I'm basically reading the game out to the chat. Like if it's an audiobook. So, the more fighting, the more I can rest my voice and not get cotton mouth during stream. Go, my sinners! Kill them! Kill them while I eat tenders! Chicken tenders! Delta 24 has Ishmael get actually wasted, where she just kisses a street lamp for a long time. That should have been me. This is a joke? I'm aware. Content 24 isn't even out yet. I don't even think there's 10 cantos yet, right? We're only up to 9 or something right now? Or is there 11? 9 is the latest one, yeah. We can wish it happens in 24. Alright, what's the OTP in this game? Who's paired with who? Ooh, Fosca Nakey. I've been saying that shit since I got that ID. She takes her freaking... It's like, uh-oh, she's fucking going naked. Been saying that as soon as I got her. I got her on the second pull, and I got Raja on the second pull too.
당연한 결과죠. 저는 선택받았으니까. 그렇겠죠?
But that's like the only pair that makes any sense. Gregor and Raja? You think so? Oh, because she teases him. Alright, Chad, we're gonna gamble. We're gonna gamble. We're trying to get the new Heathcliff. Gamble time, gamble time. Everybody pray! Pray! Oh, I don't think I got anything. Never mind. Hold your prayers. Didn't get shit. Oh, back to fucking Canto 4. What's this? More fighting? Damn. Yeah, that is a damn moment. Chat, we could always pull more if you use your Prime sub on Twitch that you get for free every month. Don Quixote in the books and in the movie is hella Delulu, and like, bro, he's pretty crazy. I don't know, I haven't seen it. Don Quixote in this game is very funny. I'll show you right after this fight. Yi Sang and Foss technically can happen. Yi Sang and Foss? What about me and Roshu? What about that shit? What do you think, guys? I mean, the whole theme of the book is escapism. Play-based ID idle chatter from Dante Theater. She's mine? What the fuck? We have to let her decide. Theater Lab has some ID stuff. You guys will let me know if I'm dying, right? Because I'm looking at chat while I have it on autoplay. You can hear some specific voice lines. Shut your bitch ass up. Let her decide. Oh wait, no, that's what you mean. She would say that. Yeah, she would absolutely say that. Am I dying? No, I'm okay. Or I'll sink. What do you think sink means? Slice your neck. Cuck? Calls me a cuck at the end of that? I don't know. Snap your neck clean. Oh, okay. Snap your neck cut. Stagger voice line staggers. Kills, kill. Threshold conditions for clears. Idle chatter and acquisitions. Okay, fine. Pair me with Don Quixote, I guess. I'd be okay with that too.
당연한 결과죠. 저는
Alright, Ardina, let me show you
선택받았으니까.
Don Quixote. Sinclair can translate that, definitely. Oops, wrong button. This is Don Quixote. How do I... Look at this tiny little shithead. Little goblin. And she talks in like Old English. Well, yeah, so that happened. So she's cute. And then she just got impaled through her mouth. Like 5 minutes ago. Dawn has the high beams of the group when it comes to eyes. Yeah, she's very adorable. Adorable character. I can skip that. Is this another fight? It does have a lot of fights. You guys are right. Not that I mind. Like I said, it saves my voice.
더 붉게 칠해지겠지? 무슨 맛일까? 어중간한 예술은 물어뜯어 고칠 수밖에.
Is she like Loki the Lulu? She literally is the only character that talks in Old English. And she has like a super sense of justice. But she's like dumb. Yeah, she talks like a medieval knight. The game is in modern day, by the way. I'm excited. Is there a canto for Don Quixote yet? I'm excited to see it. She's just a femme version of Don Quixote? Yeah, and she's also the shortest person in the group.
왜냐면 예술은
7 is Don Quixote? I'm excited for that one. It's a good one? He thinks he's a knight when he was just crazy, runaway like runaway grandpa? I say that, but they're all peaked from this point on. I wonder who... I wonder when Heath Cleef's Kanto is also. Who doesn't have a Kanto right now, if anything? Because each chapter, Dina, each chapter is a different character. Like a different character's backstory, kind of thing. By the way, so the reason why we randomly have a chef and a fucking mannequin person in the game, in our group, is because this game has like, it's like an SCP game. And we're basically using different personalities from, I guess, like different timelines. And that's the gacha aspect of the game. We're pulling different characters. It's just different personalities. Mersault, Faust, and Otis are missing their cantos. Ah. I feel like Faust is gonna be like the last canto in the game. So like this personality for this person, the mannequin lady, is that she's an artist and she basically was asking a question of like what makes a human human. So she started putting all her organs and body part and her meat inside the sword, but keeping her brain inside her body. And then the sword is basically alive, and when she kills people, she feeds it meat. Something like that. Mersault is next. Is the brain me or is the sword me? Yeah. Because the sword has more of her in it. So she's feeding it the sword meat. Oh, it's dead. So far, I think my favorite characters is Gregor, Don Quixote, Heathcliff.
마에스트로님께서도 인정할 수밖에 없을
Who
완벽한
else?
걸작을.
I'd have to look at the list. Roshu and Sinclair. I think those are my favorites right now. Rushes and Claire and Greg. Yeah. We have 500 now. Those are my goats. Yeah. I like Gregor because he just looks like me. They're kind of funny. Like if I wasn't chud maxing and bed rotting, I would look like him.
슈렌느, 파편이 몸에 튀었는데 얼른 주입하는 게 낫지 않겠어?
By the way, Ardina, this is a Korean game also. Shren, you've got shrapnel wounds. Are you sure you don't want to use an ampule? I'm fine. You can tell because of look how the guy's drawn. This guy.
슈렌느라는 저
This is Gregor.
멍해 보이는데 괜찮은 건가?
That Shren fella. She's looking kind of blank-faced. Is she okay?
멍하.
Uh-oh.
아니지. 멍이나 때릴 리가 없지.
Blank-faced? Of course not. She couldn't be so carefree.
이로써 분명히 적권.
This makes it evident.
테러범들은 진작에 대피했다. 이곳엔 우리를 직사시키려고 혈안이 된 살인마들만 있었을 뿐.
The terrorists long since made their leave, and all that's left were bloodthirsty murderers hell-bent on killing us.
내 쪽에선 판단을 끝냈다. 어이, 그쪽은 어떻게 생각하지?
I've made my judgment. Hey, what do you think? Otis nudged her head at Mersal.
그 판단에 동의한다.
I agree with it.
무슨 말을 하시는 거예요, 두 분?
What are you two talking about?
이곳에 배신자가 있다는 것. 의심할 여지가 없는 상황이다.
What the fuck? There's a traitor in our ranks. No doubt remains in the matter. Whoa, where'd they get that from? Where was that leap of logic?
우리가 출발했을 때부터 이미 정보가 새어나갔다는 것이지.
Oh. It's thanks to this spy that our course and plans were leaked from the moment we departed. Being always one step behind? Yeah.
추후 더 많은 피해를 막기 위해서라도 지금 이 자리에서 즉시 처분하는 것이 옳다.
To prevent further damage, it is right to dispose of them here and now. Traitor. I blankly watched as he brought up the concept foreign to me.
우리 중에는 가능성이 드물 테니 연구소.
I think it's Don Quixote. We should slap her on the head again. As it's unlikely to be one of us, the rational course of action is to suspect the Institute's lackeys.
작전은 취소해야 합니다, 관리자님. 이딴 말도 안 되는 노름에 휘말리는 건.
This mission must be abandoned. Executive Manager, to allow ourselves to be involved in this nonsense is fucking stupid. This only further enforces my distrust of Otis.
불쾌합니다. 설마 저희를 의심하시는 겁니까? 적어도 입사한 지 만 1년조차도 안 지난 여러분들보다는 신뢰 있는 관계라고 단언할 수 있습니다만.
I'm repulsed by your accusation. Are you seriously suspecting us? I can assure you that we trust each other better than you people who haven't even been in the same firm for a year. Sandra has glasses? Oh shit, I just realized. Sandra argued. Flashes of light furiously bouncing off his glasses.
아니에요, 삼조. 충분히 그럴 듯한 가설이네요. 나 같아도 그렇게 말했을 거예요.
No, Samjo. The hypothesis sounds plausible. I would have said the same. Fuck.
당신들 뭔가 할 말이 있는 것이죠?
You have something to say, don't you?
동랑님.
Mr. Dongrang.
저 해결사 집단들. 이곳에 들어올 때부터 재생 앰플을 단 한 번도 사용하지 않더군.
The group of fixers haven't used regeneration ampules a single time since they came in here.
제정신이 박힌 전투원이라면 억지로 뺏어서라도 쓰려들 텐데 말이지.
Any sane combatant would kill to have those.
한 가지 더 있다.
There is one more thing.
란이라는 자와 마주쳤을 때
When we encountered Ran,
저들만이 일정 거리를 두려는 행동을 보였다. 폭발할 걸 사전에 알고 있다고 볼 수밖에.
Oh, they were distancing themselves from her in advance. The only explanation is that they knew there would be an explosion. To be fair, I think 2 or 3 of the machines had already blown the fuck up. Like everything was blowing up constantly in here.
아이고, 제가 유독 직감이 뛰어난 편이라고는 왜 아무도 생각을 안 하시나요?
Oh bother. Why not consider the possibility that my intuition is just that keen?
얘들이랑 저랑은 유독 뛰어나게 건강한 체질이라 재생 앰플을 투여 안 한 것뿐이라면?
What if we weren't using the ampules because these buddies and I are built healthy? Everything just keep blowing up.
진실의 약 하나가 있는데.
You're right.
이걸 먹고 대답하면 믿어드리죠.
I brought a truth tablet just in case. I'll believe you if you tested the same thing after taking it. Oh fuck.
진실해야? 그 빨간 거? 그런 수상한 걸 어떻게 믿고 먹나?
Truth tablet? That red thing? How can I take that suspicious looking drug?
너희는 선택의 여지가 없는 거 아닌가요? 이상하다. 나라면 먹던가 아님 쩔쩔 매면서 변명이라도 하려고 할 텐데.
Sorry, did you have a choice here? How strange. If I were you, I would take the tablet or make desperate excuses.
죄다 수틀린 것 마냥 의심을 지울 기회를 걷어차는 게 나 죽여주세요 하는 것 같네요.
You're so gladly squandering your chances to clear yourselves of suspicion. It's almost like you're asking to be killed.
아니면
This motherfucker's just saying shit when he's not going to be the one doing it. Or did you decide to kill us all and get away with it?
연구원이라서 논문이나 쓰는 줄 알았는데 소설을 쓰고 있네, 미친 새끼가.
I thought a researcher's job was writing papers. And you're out here writing fiction. You deranged maniac. Here's a chainsaw? That was a big-ass wrench. Nico raised his weapon and pointed it at us.
궁지에 몰리면 졸린 쪽이 먼저 이빨을 드러내기 마련이지.
Showing your true selves now that you're cornered, eh?
슬롯 머신 한탕하기 특별 비법까지 알려줬는데 이렇게 보답하는 거예요?
I even taught you my secret to winning at the slot machines. And this is how you return the favor? Is this the boss fight that's like filtered? Like he's gonna filter me? Or filters people? No? Okay. 448? Okay.
아파주마.
Ooh, I'm gonna move my mouth. Ah, boom.
힘은 확실히 빼는 편이 좋지.
Mini boss, huh? Yeah.
어중간한 예술은 물어뜯어 고칠 수밖에.
I mean, it was one of two things that was gonna happen. It was either Nico's gonna be a bad guy, or he's gonna die early as a side character.
Impasto.
Someone smeared white stuff on him. Go, my little sinners! Destroy this fucking fraud with my auto battling skills. Boss is almost ready to get naked. He's dead. Ow. That's from Rhodey on the white stuff. Yeah, I know. The claw marks. Oh, she's getting her fucking coochie out. This guy, it's over for him. Bow. Oh shit. Oof.
나쁘지 않아요. 이제야 신의 선이요.
Oh, he died. Drinking some wawa.
파우스트는 이번에야말로 완성했어요. 마에스트로님께서도
Alright, level
인정할
up.
수밖에 없을 완벽한
Fucking
걸작을.
lifting this chair next to me.
파시아도
GG?
파우스트의
Yeah.
생각에
Oh,
동의한다고
I'm being
하네요.
called. Hold on, guys. I am back. Let's see. I should really send you a friend request? Not gonna lie, that's up to you. My number's right here. Isn't there a way that I could copy it or some shit? Oops, wrong button. Oh shit, wrong button. Hiya. This is for both chats. Here you guys go. Claim all. Yay! I want that new Heath Leaf. Only battle pass level 9? Dear God. I only play like once a week. You have not touched the mines? No, I have not touched the mines. I play once a week. Because I stream, I'm a variety streamer, so I play like a bunch of different shit every day. Yeah, I know.
불로
I know.
깨끗한 세계를 세우라. 아, 잠깐. 타임아웃이 필요할 것 같아요.
Give me a second. I think we need to call a timeout.
오늘 아침에 먹은 정어리가 좀 잘못되었는지 속이 좀 안 좋아서.
Gregnet? He's not a miner, guys. No, I'm not a miner. Might be the sardine I ate this morning. My stomach is aching.
대장님.
Boss.
그런 건 없어. 다음은 뭐 분이다.
No such thing. Sink is up next. Snap your neck, cuck.
슈렌네 씨.
Snap your neck clean. Shren.
뭐?
She what?
슈렌네 씨가 말해줬어요. 이곳에 들어오면 절대로 재생 앰플만큼은 사용하지 말라고.
Oh, I bet they were decay ones, maybe. Shren told us something while we were in here. Don't ever use regeneration ampules no matter what. Oh shit.
그걸 고지고대로 말하면 계약 파기야 임마.
Saying that out loud is breaching the contract, you dolt.
슈렌느가 그렇게 말했다고? 왜?
Ah, that's so. Shren told you that. Why?
몰라요. 때가 되면 알게 될 거라고 했는데.
I don't know. She said we'll see in due time.
뭐 제일 간단한 방법이 있지 않겠어요?
Well, we have the simplest way to find out, don't we? After fiddling with regeneration ampule in his hand, Dongrang made a sudden move. He quickly jabbed the ampule into the unguarded fixer's body like a dagger. Oh, fuck. Oh! The fixer tried to remove the ampule, but its content had already entered the system. Oh, shit.
왜 그렇게 놀라요, 대장님? 재생 앰플을 꽂으면 어떻게 되는 건데요?
Why do you look so surprised, boss? What happens if the ampule is injected?
이거 이상한데.
This is weird. The fixer's limbs began to twist in strange angles. Oh, fuck. Oh. And then some things started protruding through the flesh. collapsed on the floor. The fixer tried to yell something but failed to make any sound.
이거 나만 익숙한 모습이야?
Is it just me, or is this awfully familiar?
설마 그 벌레 소굴을 기억하는 사람이 그래 당신뿐이겠어?
Oh. Please, you don't really think you're the only one who remembers the bug then, do you, Greg, babe? Aw, they are paired. Resembling larvas or snails.
이런.
Oh dear.
그만하자. 내가 너무 많은 사람을 끌어들였나 봐.
Let's stop here. I dragged too many people into this.
뭐 돈에 혹해서 온 건 저잖아요.
Well, it was my decision to take the deal for money.
아, 이럴 줄 알았으면 어제 한탕 좀 제대로 해보고 오는 거였는데.
Dearie me. Should have gone on a bigger spree yesterday if I knew it would come to this. What the fuck did they do to the guy? Turn him into a bug? Like on some Junji Ito shit?
무슨 맛일까?
No? Oh, he melted? I see. Because they said his limbs twisted and shit. It's weird.
불길 속으로.
어중간한 예술은 물어뜯어 고칠 수밖에.
아우!
그 오물을.
Boom, 100 damage. Come on, wrap it up. Wrap it up, sinners. We don't got all day.
힘은 확실히 빼는 편 좋지. 예약 주문인가?
Roshu? Turn his ass into a hamburger. Oh, okay, never mind. I'm waiting for the big reveal. I'm so excited.
당연한 결과죠.
Wonder what's gonna happen.
선택받았으니까.
Also, what's this for? What's the sweeper? The sweeper fuel cylinder for? It says rewards from the reward exchange. I haven't seen it yet. Hold on, we're fighting everybody. We're just doing the entire thing. Separate event that just started? An event? Yeah, but I don't know what you can buy with it. Press the back arrow. Let me see. Oh shit, was it under drive? What's this? Same stuff, more or less? I see. Oops, wrong button. Fuck. I'm throwing. Right here. Nocturnal sweeping. You can get no, never mind. That's to get more points. Oh. It's a different character. Oh, the Mao is in here? Didn't realize? Yeah. Facial Slop Gaming. Goated Rupture Unit? Ah. Okay, we'll work to that too. That one's 21 days. Mersault's 7 days. I need to get this shit over with. Oh, I'm gonna get yelled at and crucified. Yeah, you'll make equal progress towards both. Yeah.
저 살점을 찢으면 더 붉게 칠해지겠지?
I sent it, by the way? Okay, I'll go accept. So I'll make sure you do the mirror dungeons this week. Yeah.
불길 속으로.
The mirror dungeons would give me both too, right? So it's not so bad. Shank him.
확실히 빼는 편이 좋지.
200 points to both for each mirror dungeon. Oh, if you do it to 4 or 5 with no bonus units, you get 100 of each. 200 if you do the respective floors. Oh, it's 100. Okay, I'm just like reading your ass, your guys, like whole thing. Bunny Otis. By the way, yes, you should get that ID because it's free and it's kind of rare getting free IDs. Okay, not rare, but you know what I mean. Yeah, I know what you mean. It's just that I play the game once a week for the most part, so I would need to like grind it on a day I'm not doing anything, or take a day off, I guess. I guess I always just did the event for. Do not stream mirror dungeons, you get no viewers. Brother, that's nothing new.
선택받았으니까 그렇겠죠?
That's why I said like I don't want to grind on stream. Nobody wants to see grindy on stream for the most part.
불로 정화하고 깨끗한
They won't take
세계를
long.
세우라.
Yeah. Another big robot. Plus, it's just a P plus enter slogfest until you reach the actual hard floors. You have to beat Kanto 8 to make it hard. I see. 10 to the 3 weeklies in like 2 hours or less, maybe. Oh my god, 2 hours for grinding. Fuck. Genuinely is a game changer though if you do hard mode. If you do MD on stream, then that holding stream is going to be talking with Limbus in the background. Imagine fighting a guy with a 400 damage counter. That sounds like shit.
불길 속으로.
I'm really happy to see how far the series has gone. Because when they started with Phlebotomy Corp, it looks so interesting. Like, it's such a good concept. Alright, murder him. He dies now. Kill him. When Ray Slap melts my brain, I like the dumb hard shit. Yeah, I get what you mean. But I'm here, I'm your little audiobook. And also like first time reactions, so I'm just kind of looking at everything. It'd be like that.
당연한 결과죠. 저는 선택받았으니까.
Now you're gonna be a gamer? Maybe. Maybe. I forgot this takes stamina. When you have to finally think to beat a boss. Yeah, that's gonna be the funny part. You guys are gonna fucking laugh at me, I bet. I like having to think. I like having to think too in my games, for the most part. That's why I play, in multiplayer games, I play like not meta stuff. Because meta to me is boring. But in these type of games, I agree with not liking artificial hard. So normally, I play all my games on hard mode. Unless I know it's gonna be some bullshit hard where you die like in one hit, or the enemies take no damage or deal like a bunch of damage. I don't like that kind of hard mode. Don't abuse sinking, then makes human fights trivial. Okay, so Refractual Rufo takes way too little damage and also caps all statuses 30 potency. Tip from middle Mersault, if you have to use skill 1, just use your counter. Okay. Is the counter just better? I'd imagine. Oops, wrong button. Let me see. Fuck, let me read! Let me read your shit. Where are you? What is your skill 1? Skill 1 is the yellow one. Okay.
어디에서도 볼 수 없을 색소.
Using counter in chain battles is iffy. Okay, let's just say she has an average 8 protection. Imagine doing it minus 80% damage constantly. Yeah, that feels like fucking poop from a butt. It's worse than poop from a butt? What could be worse than poop from a butt? She also uses her allies as meat shields. Oh, I love that. That reminds me of a lot of fights from Darkest Dungeon. It's just not fun to fight. Yeah. Well, in these type of games, there's always got to be one bullshit fight, right? So. That definitely sounds like a Darkest Dungeon like fight or a boss fight.
보여드려야겠군요. 왜냐면 예술을.
I love my win rate slap. I get to sit and lean back all the way back in my chair. I just need a light, like a snuggie, or just a regular blanket. I'd be set right now. About to fall asleep on stream. About to pull a fucking Resident Sleeper. Win rate slot, when it meets middle slot, they don't even win rate, they just counter.
양밤이 떠올랐어요.
This will be wobbly. I didn't even realize we were fighting them. That's how much win rate slop that I was inhaling or eating. Oh yeah, Middle Heathcliff, Middle Sinclair, and Middle ISHMAEL can all spawn their skill 3 from a counter. Oh wow. So they just counter spam and they get their free abilities? Alright guys, it's read-in time. Don't ever put slop next to a middle name. That will put your name in the name damn book for the disrespect. What, the fucking grudge book? Put your ass in the grudge book for that? Alright guys, some more reading.
그럼 이제 네 쪽에서 설명해 주겠어, 슈렌네?
Alright then. Care to give us an explanation, Shren? Shren blankly looks at Dongrang, her face wooden as if she's forgotten how to make expressions.
언제부터 저쪽 편에 붙은 거야?
Since when did you join their side?
대단하다. 논란은 신용도 안 하네.
Basically, if you line up a bunch of purple skills, their counters will turn into skill 3s, which almost always do the most damage. Oh. You really are something. You don't even act surprised.
앰플도 없이 멀쩡히 살아나는 직원들이라니. 이런 건 계획에 없었어. 너무 치사하잖아.
Huh. Employees that can be brought back to life without the ampules? Huh. This wasn't even in the plans. It's not fair.
연구실에서 네가 따라가겠다고 했을 때 이유를 묻는 내게 이렇게 대답했지.
When I asked why you volunteered to follow me at the library, you told me this.
동료가 셋이나 죽었어라고.
3 of my coworkers died.
우리 쪽에서 죽은 사람들은 셋이 아니라 5이야. 해방 연합에서 죽은 사람들의 숫자가 3이었지.
Oh. What the hell? Why would she say that shit? Like, why would she just like self-report? 5 of us died in that attack, and 3 is the number of casualties the Technology Liberation Alliance suffered. Anyway, as a guy who likes using the middle team are the best team to use if you want funny counter stuff and power blunt attacks.
아, 그리고 너 개인 전산 기록도 봤어.
Oh, and I checked your network history too.
뭐야, 그런 것도 가능했어?
You did what? You're allowed to do that? Guess she figured out she'd get called out, so fuck it, we ball.
최우수 직원의 특혜는 날밤을 까도 설명하기 모자라다니까.
So they keep telling you, it takes a full day and night after to name all the benefits of the best employee. The new Heathcliff does a lot for the team as well.
그 망할 놈의 최우수.
That stupid best tripe again.
퇴사한 란 선배랑 엄청 긴밀하게 메일을 주고받았던데 무슨 내용이었어? 내가 커피 마시자고 보낸 메일엔 답장 한 통도 없었으면서.
Oh my god, this guy was ghosted. I saw that you exchanged tons of mail with Ran even after she left. What was it about? You wouldn't even reply to a single one I had sent asking to go grab coffee together.
하긴 너는 입사할 때부터 란 선배를 존경했지. 비밀번호도 보고 싶다 란 선배던데.
I do suppose you've respected Ran a lot ever since you joined. Even your password was set to miss you Ran. How about that? How about that?
잠깐.
Wait,
정말입니까?
is this all true?
이해가 안 됩니다. K사 연구소만큼 안정적이고 복지도 높으며 각광받는 연구원 자리는 없습니다.
I don't understand. K-Corp's research institutes are the best workplace you could ask for as a scientist. It's a stable job, cares about employee well-being, and has the limelight of the academy.
그런데 왜 이런 테러 집단과 내통을?
But why would you turn your back on it and collude with those terrorists?
전 당신 정도면 꽤 미래가 충만한 연구원이라고 생각했습니다만, 물론 동랑님에 비하면 아직 멀었지만.
I saw you as a researcher with a promising future. You had a long way to go compared to Mr. Dongrang, but still.
그래, 슈렌네. 네 입으로 직접 말해줘.
Yeah, Shren, why don't you say it yourself?
왜 저들과 뜻을 함께하게 됐어?
Why did you decide to collude with them? Oh, we're jumping your ass now. Girl, you're getting jumped.
눈물이 멈추지 않으니까.
The tears wouldn't stop. Oh. Roshu is Aura farming. She's just listening. Has nothing to do with her right now. You
너라면 무슨 뜻인지 알겠지?
You know what that means, right? Oh shit! We couldn't hear the rest of what Shren tried to say. At first, it looked like a thin red line was drawn on her body. Oh shit! Then we realized that it wasn't just a line.
이봐, 슈렌네 씨.
She fucking sliced her ass in half! Hey, Shren! Damn! Cut clean in half, fluid splashed from the severed hemispheres of her brain, as if to convey that regeneration ampules won't heal this. Roshu, don't play! Yeah, for real.
닥치고 동작 금지. 숨도 쉬지 마.
Nah, that wasn't Roshu? Shut your mouths and keep still. Don't even breathe. The people who slew Shren along with the wall behind her without letting her... Okay, I can't fucking read. I'm so like surprised. I'm like, holy shit. So that wasn't Roshu. Okay, something came up through the wall. The people who slew Shren along with the wall behind her without letting even their footsteps be heard were... That would have been the funniest shit ever that Roshu has ever done if that was the case.
그림자 속에서 움직이는 반푼이 해결사 놈들. 특별히 그 운반이라고 불러주지.
Fixers inanely treading shadows. I'll give you the honor of being called Fitz.
그런 해결사라면 지협회인가요?
Fixers who work like that would belong to the She Association.
도시에서 암살만 전문으로 의뢰받는 해결사 협회예요.
An association of fixers that exclusively take assassination requests.
저희가 함부로 상대할 수 있는 자들이 아닐 거예요. 물론 얼마로 어느 과에 해결사를 보냈는지가 중요하겠지만.
I'm eating some fries. Hold on. They most likely aren't ones we could easily fight and defeat. It depends on how much they were paid and what section are they from. But in this case,
류주 씨만 그 기척을 간파했으니 만만한 5, 6과 따위는 절대 아니겠죠.
seeing that only Roshu was able to pick up hints of their presence, they most certainly won't be amateurs for sessions 5 or 6. Oh, okay. The she IDs on the LCB cast are ass. There's also she Dawn and she Heathcliff. Okay.
슈렌느 씨, 대체 왜?
Miss Shri, why? Miss Shren, why?
벌써 떠났군.
Gone already. Roshu clicked her tongue and complained about the assassin's retreat, even though I couldn't hear or see them at all. The shit association? How ridiculous. Torn by inner conflict. This guy dead ass. When he was like, didn't he cave Sinclair's head in 5 seconds at the beginning of the game? And now he's like, damn, can't believe it. Why would they do that? What the fuck, dude?
란 선배는 슈렌느 씨가 입사할 때 사수였어요. 제 생각보다 둘이 인연을 오랫동안 유지하고 있었나 보네요.
Senior researcher Ran was Shren's mentor when she first joined the firm. It looks like their bond lasted much longer than I thought.
단테 씨, 보셨죠? 같은 회사 동기들 사이에서도 내통이 발생하고 있네요.
You see, Dante? We were peers working for the same firm, and there's still collusion and fraternity.
배신, 분열, 동참. 어느 집단이든 간에 반복되는 어쩔 수 없는 굴레인가 봐요.
Betrayal, division, and connivance. It happens in any group of people. I guess it's just an inescapable cycle. Not sure there's any point in telling me this. Nerd emoji.
당신의 수감자들을 어디까지 믿나요?
Say, how much do you trust your sinners? I'm sorry, what?
사실 아무것도 모르잖아요. 저도 슈렌느를 전부 알지 못했던 것처럼. 그렇지 않나?
You know virtually nothing about them, do you? Much like how I couldn't know everything about Shren. Am I wrong?
내가 이 중 누구와 연이 있었는지도 모르잖아.
You don't even know which is the one that has a history with me. 69 out of 400 shards for Roshu. Nice. Why are you trying to like freak me out? You said that the boss fight is at 440? Oh shit, this is a long ass chapter, you're right. I was doomsday prepping for when she came out. Way sooner than expected though. Looks like we're almost there. I can sense the golden bow resonating nearby. I told you this canto can feel a little bloated. It's definitely super long. I'm just expecting when the client, like, when it's just gonna go crazy. The build-up took a while on this one. Yeah, I can see that, yeah. It appears we're nearing the target location.
잘 됐네요. 아마 거기에 제가 놓고 온 사진이나 상장들이 있을 거예요.
That's good. The photos and awards I left should still be there. It's 54 stages long? God damn!
연구 기밀 문서도요, 동랑님.
Classified research documents as well, Mr. Dongrang. The hell is that? Yusang picks up an ampule Shren dropped from the floor and carefully examines it.
친절하네요. 주워줄 필요까지는 없었는데.
Longer than Kanto 9. How kind of you. You didn't have to pick it up. It's the same. It's the same.
이 재생 앰플.
This regeneration ampule.
아까 K사의 싸움꾼들과 기계들이 맞다툴 때 이스마엘 양에게 강제로 주입되었던 붕괴 앰플이라 했던 것과 동일한 규칙에 난바요.
Its number abides with the same rule as the decay ampules. Why did I say that? Its number abides with the same rule as the decay ampules that was forcibly administered to Miss ISHMAEL in the earlier scuffle between K-Corp's brawlers and invading machines.
그건 시리얼 넘버라고 하는 겁니다. 앰플을 분류하는 고유 넘버링 방식이죠. 앞자리가 오면 오리지널.
A cum jar. You're right.
이걸 왜 설명해주고 있는 거지?
That's what's called a serial code. It's a unique string of numbers to categorize ampules. Ones that start with an O are original. Wait, why am I explaining this again? Why is my phone blowing up?
오리지널. 이스마엘 양에게 주입되었던 붕괴 앰플 역시 그 본질 또한 재생 앰플과 다르지 아니하였는가?
Does that mean that she corrupted the regeneration ampules? Original. Identical to the decay ampule injected into Miss ISHMAEL. So it suggests that its essence was no different than from that of the regeneration ampule.
이 재생 앰플은 뭐랄까 정제되지 않은 원액이거든요. 대중적인 재생 앰플과는 조금 달라요.
This series of regeneration ampule is, well, how do you say it? It's an undiluted solution. It's not exactly like the commercially available ones.
지금 무슨 생각을 하고 있어요?
What are you thinking right now?
아무것도.
Nothing. I'm not thinking at all.
나를 언제부터 알아봤어?
When did you first recognize me?
닭들을 사육하는 장면을 내보였을 때부터.
Since you showed us the chickens in captivity.
연구실만 보여줘도 충분했을 일을 구태여 은밀한 실험실까지 내보여준 것은
It would have sufficed to give your visitors a cursory tour, yet you insisted on showing your personal laboratory.
맞아. 다른 사람은 몰라도 내게는 내 성과와 성공을 당당하게 보여주고 싶었어.
You're right. I don't know about the others, but I wanted you to see the demonstrable proof of my success.
그래도 섭섭하네. 오랜만에 재회한 옛 벗에게 반갑다는 인사를 건넬 시간은 많았을 텐데.
I'm still sad though. You probably had plenty of time to express your joy of reuniting with this old friend of yours.
곁에 남은 벗은 더는 없다고 생각하여.
It is my thought that I no longer have companions by my side.
변한 게 없구나.
You haven't changed.
넌 예전부터 소중한 걸 병 속에만 간직한 채 구경하는 걸 즐겼지.
You've always enjoyed keeping precious things in bottles and watching them. What the fuck?
그대는 그걸 밖으로 내보이고 싶어 견딜 수 없어 하였고.
And you were intent on releasing and showing them.
벗이라였는가? 이상, 자네는 이 여정 속에 제외하는 벗이 아주 많군.
This thou say companions? I must say, ye sang, many reunions with thy companions do await thee in this journey.
지난번에도 그 음흉한 색안경을 낀 자를 마주했지 않았나?
In an expedition past, the one wearing a tinted eyewear did confront thee.
아하. 재회의 기쁨은 이미 누렸던 모양이네요. 그리하여 나와는 이렇게 서먹한 거군요.
That was a long time ago. Count to one, right? So you already had a reunion to celebrate. No wonder you're being so detached with me.
그런데 이걸 어떡하지?
How troubling for you, though.
아직 한 명 더 남아 있는 모양인데.
Looks like there'll be another you have to face. What do you mean?
슈렌느의 밀고로 조직원들은 이 건물을 이미 다 빠져나갔다고 생각했는데.
I thought everyone had made their escape thanks to Shren's snitching.
그건 아니었나 보네요.
But I suppose that wasn't the case. Is this guy evil? Someone walks, exuding a suffocatingly thick scent of flowers. Holding a bright golden bow in her hand, an object now familiar to me. Is it the terrorist lady? She had a worn monochrome photograph in her other hand.
잘 나온 사진이야.
Who the fuck is this?
이제
Oh
세상에
no.
단 하나밖에 남지 않았지.
It's a fine photograph. Only one of this shot remains in the world now. No, he's Dong.
아, 여기나 저기나 어느 하나 반갑다는 인사를 해주는 친구가 없네.
So many old friends and not one to greet me with delight.
사진 돌려주지 않겠어? 안 그래 보여도 소중하게 간직하고 있었던 거라.
Won't you give me that picture back to me? Won't you give that picture back to me? It may not look like it, but it's a cherished treasure of mine.
동랑님, 함부로 다가가지 마십시오. 위험합니다.
Mr. Dongrang, you shouldn't get too close to her. It's dangerous.
선언.
She's poor looking.
황금가지가 파괴될 수도 있다.
All troops do not carelessly approach her. The golden bowl may be destroyed.
판단에 동의한다.
I agree with it.
파우스트가 금방 회수할 방법을 떠올릴 거예요.
Also come up with a way to retrieve it in no time.
자꾸 두드려 패서 해결하지 못할 것들만 나오냐. 성질 뻔네.
Obligatory Mersault dialogue? Yeah. Why do we keep running into problems that a good pummeling can't solve? This is right infuriating. Everyone yells and shouts with their own goal in mind. Regardless of the noise, the person with the golden bow steadily walks this way. However, instead of going for Dongrang... Oh shit!
그 냄새. 나는 땅이 꺼지는 듯하였지.
That piquant and fragrant smell made me feel as though the ground was sinking. Oh shit, did she stab him with the fucking thingy? She plunged a golden bow in her hand into Yisang's chest. And Yisang collapsed on the ground. Collapses on the grounds is what I fucking said almost. Yisang stabbing simulator. I didn't think he would end up choosing him before my eyes. Oh shit!
이건 돌려줄게.
You can have this back.
사진 따위 순간을 박제한 것에 지나지 않으니.
Photograph is nothing more than a taxidermied moment. Dongbek and Donggran. Even while drenched in blood, the golden bow still glows. Okay, that's Yisang. That's probably Dongrang. And this is Dongbek. And then who's this? Looks like my brother. The faded monochrome photograph slowly falls to the floor. That's Yisang's old buddies? Yeah. Alright, so Yisang got fucking stabbed in the chest. That was kind of crazy. Things are ramping up.
그때를 생각하면 나는
Wait, what's happening?
둥실둥실 떠 있었던 것 같소.
Thinking back to those days, I felt as though I had been afloat all the time then.
그래. 마치
Oh,
하늘을 날아가는 듯한 기분으로 생을 견디고 있었지.
Yes, I was enduring life with the feeling of flying in the sky.
그랬기에 나는 내게 날개가 있었는지 반푼이었던 것인지조차 모르고
Thus,
살았던 것이요.
Shut the fuck up, I'm trying to read over you. Thus, I had been living without knowing for certain if I truly had wings or if I was a mere half-wit.
이상, 또 잠 안 자고 연구만 한 거야?
What the heck?
그러다가 객사한다고 몇 번이나
What a
기회를
little
줬는데.
nerd. Yisang, did you stay up all night working on your research again? I keep telling you, skipping sleep will get you killed.
쟤는 우리랑 달라.
Oh, I was right.
한번 파고들면 잠이고 밥이고 다 내팽개쳤던 거 기억 안 나?
He's something else. Remember how he'd forget to eat or sleep when he got into something? He's literally me.
됐어, 동백. 그래서 이번 낭수로에는 어떤 걸 우리한테 보여줄 참이야?
He can't be held, Dongbek. So, what do you plan to show us at the Illuminators conference?
그렇게 밤낮을 버리고 방에만 틀어박혀 있으면 기대를 안 할래도 그럴 수가 없단 말이야.
I can't help but look forward to something you've been working on tirelessly in your room.
이번에 나는 거울이라는 것을 만들어 보았어.
This time I have made something I call the mirror.
그래서 언제나 분명하지 아니한 것이요.
Thus it has always remained unclear.
내가 그날을 후회하는지 감기하는지조차도.
Unsure if I regret that day or reminisce it fondly. Sang, you good? He's fine. Yisang's eyes slowly opened. Their lives are so easily recoverable.
그래. 이번에도 어김없이 시간을 돌려주었구려.
I see. You have reversed my death as you always do. A flash of light burst out from the golden bowl right as it pierced his chest, blinding everyone for a moment. And Dongbei had disappeared in the meantime. The smiles of the people in the photograph made at each other were nowhere to be seen now. The Dongrang cast his eyes into emptiness, reviewing the situation we got into.
동백은 틀림없이 저를 찌를 생각으로 기다리고 있었을 거예요.
I'm sure Dongbei's plan was to stab me.
제게 K사 직원 외에 조력자들이 있다는 건 슈렌누와 란 선배를 통해 알았겠지만
Shren and Rand probably told her I brought hell from the outside.
그 중에 이상이 있다는 것은 몰랐을 테니까.
But she couldn't have known that Yisang would be one of them.
아, 일부러 이상 씨를 이곳에 데려온 건가요?
Ah, so you brought Yisang here on purpose?
제가 기습 당할 걸 알고 방패막이를 데려왔냐는 건가요? 제 예측 능력은 보통이 아니긴 하지만 예지를 할 수 있는 건 아니라.
Are you asking if I invited him as a meat shield, knowing that I'd be ambushed? As excellent as my ability to predict courses of events is, I am no prophet.
결과적으로는 잘 됐습니다. 목숨을 노리고 찌른 공격이더군요.
Either way, things went in our favor. The assault was clearly made with intent to kill.
뭐? 무슨? 아니 우리 동료가 대신 칼에 찔려서 죽다가 살아났는데 잘 됐다는 말이나 하다니.
What did you just... You can't be serious. A colleague of ours got stabbed to death for your boss, and you're talking like everything went well. I mean, to be fair, we can revive him.
저희 쪽에서 신체적 손해를 배상해야 할 부분은 없지 않습니까? 혹시 심리적인 문제라면 청구하셔도 되겠습니다만 그건 처리 절차가 꽤 까다로워서 충분히 고려하시고.
It's not our responsibility to compensate for any injuries, is it? If this has left psychological scars, you are free to demand compensation, but please know that the procedures will be rather complex, which means can't be fucked to deal with it.
아니 그러니까 지금 대기하는 말이.
No, my problem is how you're describing this whole...
되었어.
Leave the matter there.
아픈 것은 한 움큼도 없어. 그러니 그만두시오.
I do not feel an ounce of pain, so you have no need to pursue this matter further. When I turn the clock, every consequence is reversed. Torn clothing, bloodied stains, even the smallest scars are undone. But that doesn't make the cause of those damages something that never happened. Which is why I have to ask. Are you sure you're okay, Yisang? Yisang shut down my last attempt to inquire with a simple yes, so I couldn't try again until now. But that man named Gubo had no problem raising his weapon against Yisang while claiming to be his compatriot.
그래. 여직 궁금했겠군.
I see. You must have been rather curious. This time, he didn't seem to have any intent to dodge my question.
한때 나는 구인회라는 단체에 몸을 담았어. 구보, 동랑, 내 가슴팍을 찌르었던 동백.
I was once part of an organization. Oh, he's not done.
그대가 배웠던 면면들이 함께였지.
I got wrecked by the pods. I was once part of an organization named the League of Nine. Gubo, Dongrang, Donbei, I think is how you say it. The one who stabbed my chest, and those faces you have seen were mere members of it as well, manager.
그러나 어느 날 분해되었고 흩어졌어. 각자가 갈 길로 날려 나아갔어.
However, it disbanded and scattered one day. Each of us was flown into our own path.
그저 그랬을 뿐이야.
That's all there was to it.
뭐야? 그뿐이라기엔 너무 많이 빠진 것 같은데?
Oh, what? Feels like your story's missing a ton of details, you know.
여차저차해서 헤어졌고 어쩌다가 서로에게 칼을 휘두르는 사이가 되어버렸네. 이런 거야?
You broke up because things happened and now you're pointing knives at each other? Like, is that it?
아니면 처음부터 친구가 아니었을 수도 있겠죠.
Or maybe they were never friends at all.
그저 순간이요. 순간이기에 뿐이라 함이 썩 들어맞소.
Where's my phone buzzing? It was no more than a moment. I believe my testimony is to be apt for a time as transient as that. He started talking a lot. He hasn't turned into a chatterbox just yet, but I had the feeling that he'd soon become more talkative. Yeah, because some shit's gonna happen. I was reminded of Foss mentioning once that he was never really the quiet sort. Are you really sure you're okay, Yisang?
언제나 괜찮았어.
I have always been okay. If that was his true nature, then this might have not been a bad thing. Still, my feelings say that I should care for his well-being. From a recent memory, have you had any particular happy or painful moments or something like that?
그대, 유독 오늘따라 내게 관심이 많구려. 썩 달갑진 않으나 그대가 평소와 상이하니 내 대답은 해주겠소.
You're devoting an unusual degree of attention to me today. While it does not please me, I will give you an answer since your demeanor is quite unlike the usual.
구태여 뽑아보자면 최근에 가장 기뻤던 일은 낭술회를 했을 때.
If I were to choose one, the happiest occasion in recent memory would be when we held an Illuminators conference. Isn't that from the picture?
가장 절망스러웠던 순간.
Or almost at the picture, I guess. And the most hopeless one would be
그대를 처음 만난 그 숲.
at the forest where I first met you. All right, dude.
그곳에서 끊어졌다 믿어 의심치 않았던 목숨이 재생되던 순간.
The very moment my life resumed when I was certain that it had ended there.
그리고 지금이요. 변치 않고 재생은 언제나 완벽하다는 걸 깨닫게 되는 지금.
Another such moment is now. I am once again realizing that this regeneration is ever so flawless, unchanging.
어찌 대답이 되었는가?
I hope that sates your curiosity.
이제 걸음해야 하지 않겠소. 갈 길이 멀어 보이는 것 같소만.
Now, should we not be on our way? I see a long road ahead of us. As he walked ahead, I could almost see it. Although the wound was perfectly erased, there was still a hole in his chest, wide open with no signs of mending. Oh shit! Oh shit! Golden bow attacks can't regenerate. Oh shit! Hold up, I'm getting my heater, it's cold. Oh shit! Oh shit! God damn it, fucking moving my heater. Yeah. It's not plugged in, is it? Fuck! Okay. That's pretty crazy. That is a lusty S, I will say.
이런.
Oh dear. Although you might hear some noise. I'm like untangling fucking wires. And I want to plug in my heater. Hold on. 5 seconds. It's cold. Beep. Okay. Put that here. Give me my headphones back. Alright.
이 지부에 전파 교신 장치가 있었던 모양이군요.
It seems a radio communication device was installed in this branch. That almost sounds like a dude making a phone sound. His phone was intensely vibrating as though he the costs, as though the cost set it on fire.
네. 네.
Is there like a huge terrorist attack
돌아가겠습니다.
going on again? Yes, I understand. I'll return right away.
연구소에 또다시 습격이 있었던 모양입니다.
Oh, okay. It seems the laboratory had been raided again.
아까보다 테러범들의 숫자도 위세도 더 증가한 것 같다고 하네요.
There are apparently more terrorists this time on a fiercer offense than before. Oh shit.
근방의 서동은 우리를 일부러 이곳에 발목 잡아두기 위한 유인책이었나?
The commotion earlier was a distraction to keep us here.
네 놈들의 내통만 아니었다면 충분히 예방할 수 있었던 일이다.
This could have been easily prevented if we weren't for your collusion. Otis lashed out in frustration. When the dialogue's so uninteresting that I fell asleep midstream, that's fine, dude.
낯설긴 하네요.
My voice
지구에 와서 환상체 하나 마주치지 못하고 가는 건 처음인 것 같아서요.
My soothing voice put you to sleep. It does feel rather strange. I think this is the first time we're going through a lobotomy corp branch without facing a single abnormality.
그렇네요.
Wow!
환상체들이 얌전히 알이되어 있던 것도
We're definitely not gonna see one in like 5 seconds. That's true indeed. Those we did see here were still resting in their eggs. Oh, they're still in shit here?
기술 해방 뭐라는 놈들은 환상체에 손 한 번 까딱하고 알로 되돌릴 수 있는 능력을 갖추신 분들인가 봐.
The bounders from the tech liberation, whatever, must have got some way to put abnormalities in their eggs without lifting a hand, eh?
구체적인 건 직접 봐야 알겠지만 환상체를 알로 되돌릴 기술을 지닌 사람들이라면
Though we will have to see the details with our own eyes if they really do have the technology to revert abnormalities into their inactive forms.
그 이상의 기술도 보유하고 있을 거라는 건 분명합니다.
It's certain that they possess the technology to achieve more.
이거 조심해야 할 것 같은데 동랑 씨. 파우스트 씨는 불길한 소리를 허투루 내뱉지 않는 양반이라.
Wow. Sounds like you've got to look out. Don Grant, Bud, Miss Frost isn't one to say ominous stuff for nothing, you know.
어떻게든 될 거예요. K사에서 제일 가는 연구원이랑 그보다 우수한 도시에서 제일 가는 천재 둘이 함께 하잖아요.
It'll work out somehow. In our group is K-Corp's most successful researcher, and better yet, 2 of the greatest geniuses in the city. Interesting. So, if you get hurt with something related to the Golden Bowl, it cancels out Dante's healing ability. So that is pretty freaking cool. How many currencies do we have? Like, how many thingies? 748. We're super close.
교류회.
Let's ride. As soon as we got back to the lobby, we could see panic-struck employees run before Dongrang and Samjo.
동맹님, 잠깐.
Mr. Dongrang, a moment, please!
다들 얼굴이 시퍼렇게 되어 있네. 아, 잠시 실례할게요.
You turned all pale? Pardon me for a moment. The situation looks pretty tense. It's kind of awkward to stand still like this. As I meandered in the lobby, murmuring meaningless things to myself, Don Quixote scuttled to a shelf.
이곳에 꽂혀 있는 이 책들은 무엇인가? 그림이 반짝반짝하오.
Oh, what manner of books are these? The pictures glitter brightly. Sounding a merry hum, she picked up a storybook. I peeked at the book she opened. Yisang also turned his gaze towards the book, possibly bothered by something about it. What the fuck? And soon a golden haze unfolded.
모두가 고개를 떨군 채 땅을 바라보며 살던 시대에 하늘을 바라보며 사는 이가 있었습니다.
Once upon a time, when everyone had their heads down and eyes fixed on the ground, there was a person who looked up into the sky.
그 눈에 들어온 것은 하늘에 반짝이는 별들.
In their eyes were twinkling stars.
이름도 없고 누구도 봐주지 않던 별들을 이어가며
Connecting the nameless stars no one else would look at.
이름을 지어주고 내키는 대로 이야기를 만들곤 했습니다.
The person gave them names and made up stories for them as they liked.
이야기라는 것은 끝이 없는 실타래와도 같아서
Stories are like skeins of thread without an end.
의미 없음 속에서 의미를 찾고자 엮고 그려내니까요.
They're drawn and woven together in an effort to find meaning from the meaningless.
세상에 담겨 있는 기쁜 이야기와 슬픈 이야기들은 언제나 밤하늘에 맴돌았습니다.
All kinds of stories in the world, happy and sad, circled in the night sky.
그러다 어느 날 그의 가족이 매우 큰 병에 걸려 죽음을 앞두게 되었습니다.
Then one day, the person's family fell deeply sick, their life nearing its end.
그는 여느 날처럼 하늘을 향해 그 슬픔에 관한 이야기를 하였습니다.
Then, like any other day, the person spoke into the sky about the grief they felt.
그러자
And then,
그의 머리 위로 물방울이 떨어졌습니다.
what the fuck? The sky peed on them. A droplet of water fell onto the person's head.
위를 올려다보니 별자리가 그에게 말을 걸고 있는 게 아니겠어요?
Looking up, the person found the constellation talking to them.
내게 이름을 붙이고 이야기를 만들어준 자야. 나는 너를 통해 지상에 던져지고 시간에 떠밀려져 세상을 느낄 수 있었단다.
Dear person who named me and gave me a story, thanks to you, I was cast onto the land and pushed by the flow of time, filling the world in full.
별은 본래 소망을 이뤄줄 수 있다는 거 알고 있니?
Did you know that stars can grant wishes?
내가 내리는 눈물이
I just hit the
내
jackpot?
아픔을 씻겨내어 줄 거란다.
The tears I shed will clear you of your pain.
그리고 나서 세상엔 하루 반나절 동안 비가 내렸습니다.
Afterwards, a rain fell onto the world for a day and a half.
그 비를 맞은 자들은 모두 씻은 듯이 나았습니다.
Everyone caught in the rain was all healed up.
병을 앓던 그의 가족도 건강을 되찾았답니다.
The person's ill family recovered to health too.
이제 그와 그의 가족들, 도시의 사람들은 매일 밤마다 다 같이 하늘을 보며 행복에 대한 이야기를 계속한다고 합니다.
Since then, the person and their family, as well as all the residents of the city, have looked up to the sky and talked about happiness every night.
그래서였군요. K사의 고유 문화 중 하나가 매년 특정 달의 밤에 비가 오면 사람들이 우산 없이 밖으로 나가서 비를 맞는 거랬는데.
Oh, that explains it. I read that Nescae has a custom of walking outside without an umbrella to stand in the rain on the night of a certain month every year. So it's just like a holiday?
설마 또 저만 아는 사실인가요? 아직까지도 K사 둥지와 뒷골목을 여행하는 자를 위한 안내서 책자 안 읽은 거예요? 아무도?
Don't tell me, am I alone in this again? Have none of you checked out the pamphlet guide to K-Corp's nest and backstreets up until now? No one?
아, 그거 지난번에 벌레 때려잡는 데 써서 재지급 받아야 하는데.
Oh, that thing? I used mine to whack some bugs, so I gotta get a new one.
로자 씨는 지금 이 상황에서 농담이 나와요?
Does this look like the time to be joking around, Raja? Raja didn't look like she was joking at all, but Ishmael seemed unaware of it.
그런데 이 이야기 재생 앰플이랑도 맥락이 비슷해 보이지 않나요?
By the way, that story, it feels similar to what the regeneration ampule does, doesn't it?
비를 맞으면 씻은 듯이 건강해진다는 게
That rain that restores you to health.
그 별에서 내리는 비라도 담아서 만들었다는 거야?
Yeah, so you trying to say it was made from rains dropped by the stars?
아니, 그 전에 물 같은 게 아니라 나노 로봇이라며.
Wait, so wasn't it nanobots and watery stuff in the first place? And not watery stuff in the first place? What do you think, Foss?
전 연구자예요. 은유보다는 사실에 입각해서 판단하는 걸 선호한다는 뜻이죠.
I am a woman of science. I prefer judgment based on facts over metaphors.
이러한 소위 별구름의 관측과 해석의 영역은 저보다는 이상 씨가 더 잘할지도 모르겠네요.
This so-called analysis and interpretation of stars and clouds might be in an area Yi Sang is more familiar with.
그이는 같은 연구자일
He's a
테지만 저와는 또 다르니까요.
He's a researcher like me, but we're not quite the same.
어서 올라가 봐야겠어요. 상황이 많이 심각한 것 같네요.
We'd better hurry. The situation seems pretty serious.
이번엔 연구실이 아니라 실험실까지 들이닥친 모양이더라고요.
I hear they managed to storm all the way into rooms where experiments are conducted this time. Dude, these terrorists are like breaking in like those people who keep breaking into the Scientology like buildings and like running around in them. That's basically what they're doing. They did it twice already now.
어? 그런데 여기는 너무 평화롭지 않은가? 도망치는 자가 없다만.
Fuck. Okay. Does this place not seem too peaceful for such a dire predicament? I see nary a man running away.
대피 명령은 내려진 것 같습니다. 다만 지난번에 여러분도 보았다시피 대피를 이미 한 적이 있어서요. 주 70시간 근무 제도에 지장이 갈 수도 있어서 그러나 봅니다.
Oh. It does appear that there's been an evacuation order. However, as you witnessed last time, this is not the first emergency that occurred this week. They might be worried that evacuating again could disrupt the 70-hour work week policy. 70. Working this kind of place is not easy, huh?
이해가 안 되는군. 어떻게 습격할 수 있다는 거지? 누군가에게 들키지 않고 실험실로 바로 진입이 가능한 구조는 아니라 보았다만.
I don't get it. How was this attack possible? It didn't seem like a structure that allows intruders to sneak into the room undetected.
시간이 없으니까 올라가면서 설명하죠.
We're running short of time, so I'll explain as we go up.
이의.
Object.
우리가 같이 올라가야 하는 이유 한 가지만 대봐.
Give one reason we should go with you.
계약 조건은 완수했다.
Oh, true bomb. Truth nuke. Indeed, the contract has been fulfilled.
맞아요. 그런데 황금 가지를 드리고 싶어도 눈앞에서 빼앗겨 버렸잖아요.
That's true. But as much as I want to give the bow to you, it's been taken before our eyes.
말.
Is he trying to use a loophole that he didn't give it to us, that we took it ourselves?
이거 맞는 거야? 저기 계약서엔 뭐라고 적혀 있어?
Is this really right? Hey. What does the contract exactly say?
글쎄요. 제가 법조계 쪽으로는 약해서.
I couldn't say. I'm not too knowledgeable when it comes to legal matters. He's lying. Instead of arguing back as usual, Sanjo suddenly got busy wiping his glasses.
삼태.
Suck ass.
삼조 씨, 대답하시래요.
Mr. Sanjo, she wants answers. Yeah, maybe. Imagine he's doing all of this just to get a promotion from his higher-ups. That's what I'm thinking. Mr. Sanjo, she wants answers. Huh?
삼태.
삼조 씨, 이번엔 대가리를 깨버린다고.
Very within character. Yeah. Sanjo, she says she'll assail you this time.
틀렸어. 지금 대가리를 깬다고 했다.
Wrong. I said I'll sell him right now.
긴급 상황입니다. 긴급. 어서 올라가시죠.
This is an emergency. An emergency. You should go upstairs quickly. Let's hurry along for now, Roshu.
기어코 만단 지혜를 보여주겠어.
I'll show sangria. I swear it. Ow! Fuck! I just hit the bottom of my foot. Ow! That hurt. Okay. Sanjo urgently sent us upstairs. Oh, not so fun upstairs. The hallway that was clean and calm hours ago has now turned into complete mayhem, filled with screams and fleeing people. A researcher was crying and clinging to someone who appeared to be a Liberation Alliance member.
도와주세요. 동랑님 살려주세요.
Dying researcher? Was this a fucking rat?
제 직원이 살려달라고 하는데 놓아드릴 생각은 없나요?
My staff member is begging for help. Wouldn't you consider letting them go?
원하는 게 정보라면 내어드릴게요. 내일이 회식이었는데 맛있는 고깃집을 데려가기로 해서요.
Oh, he's probably holding on to them. Yeah. If it's intelligence you want, I'll give it to you. We were planning to go out for a staff dinner tomorrow, and the restaurant we booked serves such delicious meat.
고기 대신
He
향냄새를
winked.
맡는 건 조금 불쌍하잖아요.
It'd be rather... It'd be rather unfortunate if the smell awaiting us tomorrow came from incense sticks at a funeral instead of meat on a grill. Wouldn't you agree?
정보 필요 없습니다.
Intelligence? We have no need for it.
이번엔 빈몸이냐? 너네 싸울 깡도 없어서 대신 싸워주는 기계들이나 가지고 왔었잖아.
Huh? You're walking in unarmed now? What happened to your robots that did all the fighting for you wimps? He's food baiting, yeah, for real. He's like, come on, little starving boy. You know you want to eat. You don't want to be dead. You want to smell that good meat. We have no need to bring our robots either.
여기 좋은 게 많아 보이는데요.
I see plenty of useful looking ones here.
설마.
Are you trying to...
테러 단체의 적출을 명받았다. 목표는 전부의 적출.
We were ordered to excise terrorists. Target all parts.
저희 쪽 숫자가 훨씬 많아요. 조금 치사하지만 손쉽게 이길 수 있겠는데요.
We outnumber them by a wide margin. It might be a little unfair, but it seems like we won't have any trouble beating them.
나님의 주요 분야는 기계 강탈이었습니다.
Miss Rand's expertise was hijacking machines.
전투보단 해킹 특화형이셨죠.
She was more experienced in hacking than fighting.
환영합니다.
That's what I thought.
언제나 당신의 안전을
That's what I
위하는
thought.
K사입니다.
That's why I said, what if they hacked the ceiling turrets or whatever that I was talking about? That is exactly why they don't have that. Welcome. Here at K-Corp, we value your safety above all else. Wait a minute. That's... Wait, what?
안전을 위하여 전투 중 무단 이탈자 발생 시 조항에 따라 붕괴 앰플을 주입합니다. 120m 이내로 떨어질 시 발사되며 현재 약 49m의 잔여 거리가 남아 있습니다.
For everyone's safety, deserters attempting to flee from battle will be injected with a decay ampule according to regulatory rules. The ampule will be launched if you leave the 120-meter radius of the combat area and you are 49 meters away from the perimeter. Fuck.
앞으로 5천회로 적군에게 아무런 공격을 가하지 않는다면 조항에 따라 붕괴 앰플을 주입시킵니다. 4초 남았습니다.
So they're basically gonna make us fight the soldiers again because the robots are forcing them to do that. If you do not attack the enemy within the next 5 seconds, the decay ampule will be administered according to regulatory rules. You have 4 seconds remaining. Wait, are we the enemy now?
어쩔 수 없어.
Damn it, I got no choice.
어째서?
당연히 붕괴 앰플을 막고 싶지 않으니까. 난 살고 싶어.
Damn. I don't want to get hit by a decay ampule. I want to live.
현재 상태. 전선 이탈자 없는 쾌적한 상태. 재생 앰플을 받으실 분은 순서대로 줄을 서주세요.
Current status, no deserters detected. All status green. Please stand in line for regeneration ampules. I see.
저치 또한
They're weighing their lives with
저울에
ours.
올려두고 있는 자입니다. 전투를 허가해 주십시오.
They're weighing their lives with ours. Not unlike what we do. Please permit us to engage. Why don't we just hyper target the fucking robots? Got it. I guess because there's probably a million of them off screen.
불길 속으로.
Oh, he's dead. Imagine you're a normal ass security guard and you gotta fight Faust in that form. I don't know about that, man. Doesn't seem like a bad fate for some, not gonna lie. I guess.
볼 수 없을 색채로 물어뜯어 고칠 수밖에.
I guess. I suppose for some of you, freaky people, freaky company.
당연한 결과죠. 저는 선택받았으니까. 그렇겠죠?
Reminder about the... Oh yeah, you're right. Let me go do that real quick. Yay! Confirm. There you go, now you're there. I've recruited you like a Pokemon. Wrong fucking button. 780. Yep. Just from story progress, yeah.
맛있는 경험을 기대하지.
How you guys doing in chat? How you guys doing in chat? Alright, just more fighting.
무슨 맛일까?
Oh, my freaking back.
어중간한 예술은 물어뜯어 고칠 수밖에.
그 오물을 떼어내주지.
임파스터.
I wonder how many more levels we have to do. At least the fighting levels are fast. Now I'm in your company now. I'm like a co-worker to you, just a very high up co-worker. I wonder which one is what level are, well actually like what level are you? There's a couple other guys that are like really high level in the my friends list too.
쓸만해져.
Level 97? Do you want to start? What level are you? We're comparing levels now.
당연한 결과죠. 저는 선택받았으니까.
No, stop skipping the fights. Yes. God, I have no idea. 50 something? Okay, well that guy is level 97 from YouTube chat. You're getting level mogged right now.
찢으면 더 붉게 칠해지겠지?
Only started like in late January. Ah, okay.
무슨 맛일까?
I just got caught up on the consoles like a month ago. What was the other game as libraries are ruining? India? I'm your highest level friend, I think. I'd have to check. Library of Ruina. Actually, it looks like Limbus. It's $30? Fuck, I'm broke. I'm broke right now. I put it on the wish list though. By the way, the boss is at 48. I don't know if I'll get to the boss tonight. So normally my streams are around 4 to 5 hours. Depending.
보여드려야겠군요. 왜냐면 예술을. 무슨 맛일까? 이제 친해졌네요.
Skip. How long has it been now? It's been 3 hours and 14 minutes, but I started late. So normally I end in like an hour or like 30 minutes. Unless I end up playing... Shut up, Sinclair! Unless I start playing like Deadlock, then I'll stream till like midnight just playing Deadlock. Sometimes. This is more reading here. We're close though. And we're not super close, but we're close.
교류회. 설레네요.
깡도 없다는 말은 취소해주지. 우리가 저것들이랑 신나게 노는 동안 용케 도망 안 갔네.
I take back what I said about you being spineless wimps. I'm surprised you didn't run away while we were scrapping.
너넨 이제 죽었어. 남의 걸 뺏어 쓸 줄밖에 모르는 변변찮은 헛똑똑이들 주제에.
You're so dead now. Bunch of book smart sods who think using things others made is a talent.
맞는 말이네요.
Fair point.
그래서 이번에는 로보톰이 지구 안에서 조금 색다른 걸 가져왔습니다.
What the fuck? Which is why we brought something new from the Lobotomy Corps branch. This guy covered himself in fucking what is it? Seals? What is that? There's big sludgy boys. Lobotomy Ego Red Sheet. Are they using abnormalities? Ego gear. Wait a fucking minute. That sounds so familiar. Isn't that the equipment that you can make in Lobotomy Corp? From the shits that you... It's from Lab, yeah. Those are ear gear and yes. Okay. I was like, that sounds familiar. They're using Ego gear, which extracted from being called abnormalities. Yep.
힘은 확실히 빼는 편이 좋지.
좋아.
영감을 떠올려. 이제 힘이겠네.
좋아.
These Ego gear are kind of weak, though. Yeah, I definitely don't remember them.
이제 힘이겠네.
보여드려야겠군요.
Well, she killed everybody and got naked. Cool. That's really cool. I really like all the throwbacks. That's very cool.
이상하지 않아?
Hey, isn't something off about this?
에고란 거
Was
저렇게 계속 유지한 채 남바람에서 쓸 수 있는 거였어? 난 몰랐는데.
Was Ego something you could keep on all the time and use whenever like that? Because I didn't know you could do that. Ego was gear Ego gear was originally created by Lobotomy Corporation, yet its fall has done opportunities for other organizations to create their own. I see. That makes sense, yeah.
다들 알 거 아니야. 에고는 만능 도구 같은 게 아니라는 거. 정신이 넘어가지 않게 붙들고 있는 거 무지하게 힘들다고.
We all know Ego isn't some kind of magic tool. It's a lot of work, just keeping my sanity from tumbling over.
그리고 누가 그러지 않았어? 이놈들 죄다 연구원 출신이라며. 우리보다 능숙하게 에고를 다룬다는 게 말이 안 되잖아.
Besides, didn't someone say that Ego... Wait, didn't someone say that Fuck. Besides, didn't someone say that those people all used to be lab workers? How is it possible for them to use Ego better than we do?
이건
Big
전투가
brain.
능숙하냐 마냐와는 다른 차원의 문제다.
This is not a matter of proficiency in battle.
무슨 술수를 쓴 게 틀림없다는 뜻이지.
They must have employed some other trick. What, like an affinity to the Egos?
한 가지 짐작 가능 가능성은 있어요.
There's one possibility in mind.
만약 저들이 환상체를 발의 형태로 수복시킨 후 로보토미 코퍼레이션과 같이 에고를 발현하는 방법을 알아내서
If they reduce abnormalities to an ovate form and figured out a way to materialize their ego the way Lobotomy Corporation did.
다시 말해 황금가지의 클리포트 억지력을 사용해서 침식에 대한 억제 훈련이나 조건에 대한 연구를 반복했다면
In other words, repeatedly researched the conditions of a corrosion and trained themselves to repress it, utilizing the Quiplov deterrents emitted by the Golden Bow.
단기간에라도 침식의 영향을 받지 않고 능숙하게 에고를 사용하는 것이 가능할 거예요.
It could be possible to use ego well without being affected by corrosion even after a short period.
저들이 사용하는 것은 에고이면서도 압축되고 억눌러 범용성을
I see.
띠도록 가공한 도구이기도 하니까요.
What they're using are tools compressed and repressed into general utility.
그렇다면 로보토미 코퍼레이션에서도
Does that mean that Lobotomy Corporation did the same?
그곳에서는 에고를 해결사가 아닌 대부분 일반적인 직원들이 사용했어요.
Yes. Rather than fixers, regular employees were given the ego to work with.
물론 저희가 사용하는 에고는 로보토미사에서 사용했던 것처럼 정제된 에고는 아니에요.
Of course, what we have right now isn't as refined as what the wing used to have.
잠깐만요. 황금 가지의 클리포트 억지력을 사용하고 있다는 얘기는 지금 여기 가까이에.
Wait, hold on. If you're saying that they can do that with the help of the Golden Bow's deterrence power, that means it's nearby.
있다는 얘기가
That is true.
황금 가지를 쥐고 있는 동백이란 자가.
Must be along with the Dongbei, who has it in her hands. The ovate form refers to the expression of the abnormality. When they're defeated, they compress into an egg and are contained, and from this, research can be conducted on the abnormalities. Yep, that is true.
이쯤 되니 보안 수준이 의심스럽지 않을 수 없군. 테러범의 대장격이 되는 자가 버젓이 이곳 어딘가를 활보하고 있는데 발견하는 자가 하나 없다니.
I cannot help but question the security of this facility. The leader of the terrorists is freely roaming in your building, and not once has her presence been reported. God, you know how impressive it is that regular nobodies are able to use ego gear without really a problem? Yeah, that's kind of fucking scary.
반박하겠습니다라고 하고 싶으나 할 말이 마땅치 않군요. 저도 이렇게 쉽게 뚫릴 거라고.
As much as I'd like to object, I don't have much say I can. I didn't expect him to break in so easily.
기술 해방 연합은 나름 이름 있는 회사를 퇴사한 연구원들로 구성된 단체니까요.
Oh. The Technology Liberation Alliance is formed by former researchers of renowned firms, after all. So everybody in their group is so super smart.
아니, 똑똑한데 악인이 가능한 것인가? 혼란스럽군. 혼란스러워.
I see. So they were villains of bright minds. But I must wonder, can individuals of bright minds turn to villainy? What a bewildering conundrum.
너무 감탄하지 마십시오. 그렇게나 현명했다면 멀쩡히 다니던 대기업을 관두고 이런 테러 단체에 가입할 리가 없지 않습니까?
Don't let them fascinate you. If they were so wise, they wouldn't have quit their enviable jobs at large firms for a terrorist organization in the first place.
원했던 삶과 달랐을 수도 있겠죠.
Maybe. It wasn't the life they wanted. Or maybe it wasn't the life they wanted. Interesting. Interesting indeed. But can their smartness beat the dumbness of the sinners?
저는
It's like a yin and yang.
선택받았으니까 그렇겠죠?
Clear within 10 turns.
맛있는 경험을 기대하지.
We're so close to like the boss fight. But it's gonna probably have to be next stream. Win rate! Go!
어디에서도 볼 수 없을 색채로 어중간한 예술은 물어뜯어 고칠 수밖에.
Boom!
그 정도
임파스터.
식구를 건드려.
Go! Play the game for me!
임파스터. 어디에서도 볼 나디오.
그 오늘 가져가라.
귀는 확실히 빼는 편이 좋지.
알바노르게 힘들겠나요? 혹시도 힘들겠나요?
보여드려야겠군요.
Hey, who knows? Maybe before ending the stream, you can get to do Heathcliff. I'll try. I do want to fucking try. I do want them to try gambling one more time. Gambling is fun. Pulling in gachas is fun.
당연한 결과죠. 저는
But I don't know. They're not giving me enough. I don't have enough.
그렇겠죠?
This is reading and fighting. Get ready, guys. We ride.
저 살점을 찢으면 더 붉게 칠해지겠지?
곤란하네요. 다른 곳은 상관없지만 그곳이 공격당한다면 차질이 많이 생길 텐데.
This is troubling. I don't mind other locations, but if that place were to be attacked, it'll cause a major setback.
동랑님, 알폰소 이사님의 긴급 호출입니다.
Mr. Dongrang, you have an urgent call from Director Alfonso.
혼나겠다. 삼조 씨가 대신 받아주면 안 될까?
The hell? Fucking a bag of fries is like pressing buttons on the laptop next to me. Oh boy. She's about to give me a talking to. Can you take the call for me, Sanjo? By the way, I really recommend buying the battle pass if you have the money for that. It's very helpful for new players. I have no money.
이미 그러고 있었습니다만 이제 이사님의 인내심이 경각에 달.
I spent my money on tendies and fries today. First time I spent money in a good while. I already have been, but her patience is nearing its limit.
안 되겠네. 잠시 실례 좀 할게요.
Oh well, I'm not getting away with this. I'm not getting away from this. Pardon me a second. That's why you guys can use your Prime subs, so I don't starve. While Dungang was away, we spotted an employee who hadn't evacuated across the hallway, nervously wandering.
잘 보십시오, 관리자님. 위기 상황에 저렇게 기웃거리면서 돌아다니는 졸개가 보인다면
Watch closely. Executive manager. Oh, watch closely, executive manager. If you see a lackey snooping around like that in the middle of danger,
높은 확률로 유용한 정보를 제공할 인물이라는 것입니다. 써먹는 것이 현명하죠.
it most likely means you found someone with useful information. It would be wise to make good use of them.
이봐, 우린 소란을 해결하려고 온 외부 협력업체 직원이다. 무슨 일이지?
Hey, we're agents from the subcontracting firm here to deal with this commotion. What's going on? She knows how to spot a rat. Yeah.
그게 슈렌유 팀장님이 아까부터 안 보여요. 빨리 대피하라고
Oh, she bullshitting. I've been looking for Miss Shren, but I can't find her anywhere. I need to tell her to evacuate.
컴퓨터도 켜두시고 어딜 가신 거지?
She left her computer on. Where could she be? Where could she be?
사실 슈렌느 씨는
Actually, she.
그래, 우리가 찾아보지. 너는 마저 대피해라.
All right, we'll find her. You evacuate first.
감사합니다.
Thank you. Okay.
슈렌느라는 테러범의 끈앞풀은 제거됐지만 내부 분위기는 어수선하고 컴퓨터는 켜져 있다.
Now, while the terrorist informant has been removed, the staff is still in a muddle, and her computer is left on.
완벽한 전술적 우위 상태지. 심지어 전력을 소모하지도 않았고.
That is actually interesting. Could go snoop around on her computer. We're in a complete tactical advantage. It didn't even cost us any strength. Probably thanks to the pride in this achievement, Oda sounded much more excited than usual, but no one else seemed to care.
슈렌느라는 분의 컴퓨터 비밀번호가 보고 싶다 란 선배라고 했었죠?
The computer Shren used, its password was Miss You Ran, right? Yes, it was. We were told she was in close relations with Ran, exchanging lots of messages. If we're lucky, we might find a pending email or some other clue on her computer. It should hopefully give us some insight into the Technology Liberation Alliance, too.
말귀를 잘 알아듣는군요, 의외로. 아니, 역시 저의 관리자님이십니다.
Oh, fucking bitch. You're quick to understand. I mean, that was unexpected. I mean, very much expected of my executive manager.
좋아 좋아. 문제는 어떻게 슬쩍 갔다 오냐인데 우리 중에 제일 의심 안 받고 태어나게 할 사람이 누가 있으려나.
Alright, good. The problem is how we're going to sneak into the office. Who on our team is going to walk in there bold-faced and get it done without rousing suspicion? If I had to choose a sinner who can keep a still face and avoid suspicion... Oh, hell no. Get the fuck out of here. No. Give this humble knight one more chance. I shall succeed! Mersal, think you can handle it? As long as you command. Yeah, I'm counting on you. Yeah, hell no. Don Quixote? No. You need to put that bitch on a leash. Acting way too crazy.
어디에서도 볼 수 없을 색채로. 어디에서도 볼 수 없을 색채로.
Dawn is like a golden retriever? Yeah.
그 오물을 떼어내주지.
Win rate, go!
보여드려야겠군요. 왜냐하면 예술은
불길 속으로
Somebody got staggered. The Mersault got staggered. Oh, well, he got turned into a lump of fucking stickers. Rip.
당연한 결과죠. 저는 선택받았으니까. 그렇겠죠?
How close am I? 940! Okay, we'll keep going until I get fucking Mersault. We ride! Go! Kill!
맛있는 경험을 기대하지.
Kill! Kill! We're so close! Murder! Destroy them! Let it ride! Yeah, exactly.
그 오물을 떼어내주지.
무슨 맛일까? 보여드려야겠군요. 왜냐하면 예술은
대답하주마.
한번에 덕분에 이제야 친해졌네요.
I want to get the new Mersault. Let's go. I'm so close. Was it like 2 or 3 more fights or something? Get it? I was like 940. How much did they give me?
이번에야말로 완성했어요.
30.
마에스트로님께서도 인정할 수밖에 없을
Math.
완벽한 걸작.
Oh, I got more thingies also. I need one more. Okay.
타시아도 파우스트의 생각에
Gimme.
동의한다고 하네요.
몸을 풀어두죠.
I'm so excited. I want to look at it. I want to look at it. I want another tier 3 in my belly right now.
대답하주마.
영감이 떠올랐어요.
좋아. 그 오물을
대답하주마.
Come on, finish up, sinners. Kill them. Kill them all. I want a new character now. Finish up.
대답하주마.
그 오물을
Good job, Sinclair. Good job, Sinclair Part 2. Gimme. I want it now. Gimme.
당연한 결과죠. 저는 선택받았으니까.
Shut up. I don't care. I leveled up.
그렇겠죠?
Hunk. What do I have to do here? Meow. Yes. I did it!
원본을 드러내는 방향으로 겉면의 결착 염색 방식은
I was late as hell, but I got it now.
예, 피드백에 따라 결정을 보완하겠습니다, 도슨트님.
Nice. All right, now the rest of the money I can just spend on fucking tickets, right? Is that what it is? Oops, wrong one. It was this one's extraction tickets. Okay. Nope. And I have to uptie the shit out of him, yeah? I have so many. Oh, but they're gonna make me read! Wait! I'll read it next time. No! Okay, fine, I'll read it. Now I have a furry Frenchman. First thread the suture through the eye of the needle. Number 27, surgery. I mean, should I read it? I'll fucking read it. Fuck it. Fuck it. I'll read it. Number 27, surgery sinew is a synthetic Z-twist fiber assembled by using the ingredients Coracobrachilius. Brachilius? I don't know. Muscle and calcaneal tendon. It is to be threaded through the second bodkin. The number 2. Well, yeah, the number 2 bodkin needle. There you go. Then suture and close the fascial incision located on the interior. The feedback received at the critique session was that the animal in focus is to be made more obvious. Therefore, parts taken from the other animals has been removed wholesale, and additional primary material has been procured to compensate for its missing components. Now, place a thick patch of reasonable pre-trimmed material over the fascial incision and suture it shut. Using only the primary ingredient will fall short of the tensility goal established when the original blueprint was conceived, which was designed with access to a wider variety of ingredients in mind. Still, this technique will allow me to achieve a similar effect. You don't really need to read it. It's basically him trying to feel something while hurting himself, where he slowly passed out from working out his arm. Compared to Rodeo, this is a bit boring to me. Oh. Well, how long is it? The current objective remains the same. Receiving evaluation higher than the AB minus. Well, okay. I suppose. That is true. Yeah, I'll fuck it. I'll read it next time, if anything. Let me out! Let me out! Let me out! Let me out! Okay, that is. That's fine. That's fine. I do want to level him up real quick, too. Oh, and I get money for that. Oh, interesting. Okay, well, that's gonna be an issue. So let's look at his abilities. I haven't actually even read anything. Coin power for every 6 bleed plus sinking on the target. Oh. The card is clash power. So he bleeds and sink, bleed and sink. He goes crazy on him. Holy shit. Compared to Rodion, this is a... Okay, yeah. That's pretty crazy. I already read that. Okay, well. Fuck, we're still short. I guess I'll gamble next time. Look at the passes. Fuck, I forgot to look too. Hold up. Let's see. On hit with a base skill, inflict 1. Okay, so normal hit, it does that. And turn end, if its unit has inflicted 10 or more during this encounter, gain this. Okay, so you do 5% more damage for every 3 mold color on target. Inflict bleed with base skill, so he gets like a big buff. So he gets more stacks. And when hitting with a base skill, if the target does not have a bleed, you instead get 2 bleed on the target instead. At the coin star, it gets the critique skill. Oh, Rodian's critique skill. The ring Fossis also gets imperfections addressed. You automatically do 10% more damage, and on a reuse of a coin, heal 3 sanity and turn start. If ring Fossis Rodian does not have reflection, this effect expires. Translated a dog mask. Does he transform too? I'd imagine he does. Yeah, that's cool. Alright. Let me... I leveled up, I got all my shit back. Where the fuck is it? Where am I? Le fazo masque de tien passive. I see. Yeah, into dog. Row, 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 row. Alright guys, yeah, he does have that dog in him. I'm going to start ending. Thank you guys for showing up. If you liked the stream, consider joining my Discord. My Discord will basically... Oh, fuck. My Discord will tell you guys... Oh, fuck. My Discord will tell you guys when I stream, which is basically almost every day. But for Limbus, I stream on Tuesdays at the moment. That's kind of been the thing. Tomorrow I have no idea. Back to the waiting room I go. Well, you could always pop into the other streams. That's my Discord thingy. Join if you guys want. You don't have to. Nobody's forcing you. Free will patch. Let me convert my stamina to the modules. Alright. Alright, guys. That was a lot of fun. Bye, I guess. Okay. Well, feel free to come back if you want. I do if there are games I'm into. Toe Jam and Earl was a mistake. Toe Jam and Earl was a banger. I don't know what you're talking about. That shit was so funny. Possibly one of the best Lucian clips we've gotten so far. That was very funny. Not rude, I guess, by the way. Yeah, I know. Just playing around. That shit was funny as hell. Yeah, it was funny as hell. But yeah, that was a lot of fun. Thank you guys for showing up. Make sure to join a Discord. It'd be cool to have more people in my Discord, trying to build a community. And yeah, tomorrow, what day is it tomorrow? Tomorrow is Wednesday. I don't know what I'm gonna play tomorrow. We'll figure it out probably 5 minutes before stream, and I'll announce it in the server. By the way, I also do have like movie nights and stuff. Drakengard when? I would have to be one of the old games that I'm playing, and then we'll play Drakengard, definitely. That'd be fun. But yeah. Alright guys, thank you guys for showing up. I'm head out. I'm gonna go see what Lucian is doing. And yeah. Alright guys, bye.